to take a step back and think about, really think about the decision.
And again, I understand Browns fans, I'm a Jet guy there's like, okay, you're going to tell me it's another setup, it's another reset, it's another reset, it's another reset. And for a Jet fan, you're sitting there, it's like it's just a new GM. I don't know, you from Adam, good luck to you, new coach. And it's the same guy, though, that's been in this riptide with you, telling you again, this is our plan. Jared Verse checks the boxes, man. And a lot of other pieces got filled. And this trade, according to Barry, doesn't happen without Jared Verse. And that tracks. That tracks.
Tell you what, we're very pleased with the return we got, Tony. I mean, I think for us, getting a player of Jared's caliber, plus the pick considerations, was excellent. It's something that we certainly didn't expect coming into the spring.
Is there a moment you can pinpoint where it went from being this is never going to happen to this is seeming like it is?
The inclusion of Jared in the deal. Yeah.
Damn straight. Mm-hmm. 3 more years of contractual control. 3. And then you want to talk about franchise tagging also? Keep going. Keep going. Now, who's the quarterback and is the coach any good? Those are big stories.
Crazy stat. Myles Garrett has more sacks in weeks 8 through 12 of last year than Jared Verse has in his career.
I get it. I understand. I get it.
That's 13 to 12.
But even that stat, 6th overall. Get the quarterback right, get the coach right, because I think the rest of the roster is really damn good.
Yeah,
with Jared Verse.
Yeah, got a great young players.
With Jared Verse. 844-204-RICH, number to dial. As always on the program, we'll chat with you one more time before we get you set for Wednesday on the Rich Eisen Show. When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com. Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. The Canadian Football League kicks off their regular season this week. Coming up Thursday night at 7:30, Tyler Snead will enter his 3rd year with the Montreal Alouettes. They'll be taking on the Hamilton Tiger Cats. The former Pirate wide receiver had 84 catches for 1,100 yards and 4 touchdowns last year. On Friday, it'll be the Winnipeg Blue Bombers taking on the Calgary Stampeders at 9 o'clock. 40-year-old Stanley Bryant will return to the offensive line for Winnipeg. This will be his 11th season with the Blue Bombers, the 16th in the CFL. And it's Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals coming up tonight between the Golden Knights of Las Vegas and the Carolina Hurricanes in the Lenovo Center at 8 o'clock. Coming up on Pirate Radio Live, Wade Minter, PA announcer for the Hurricanes at the Lenovo Center, will be a guest coming up this afternoon. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Jeff Stein here, back at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. And check this out, Pirate fans. We got Envision, Buick, Encore GX, and Vistas and Enclaves, all at 0.9% and up to $2,250 off. For service, we've got buy 3 tires, get 1 for $1, only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Is your car making strange noises, or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
Looking for a zero-turn mower? Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your local authorized Hustler dealer. Shop the full lineup of Hustler residential zero-turn mowers, known for their reliability, speed, and heavy-duty build quality. Hustler mowers all feature thick fabricated decks, one-piece steel frames, and Hustler's trademark smooth track steering. Come see us today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Play it again, sport.
Buy, sell, trade.
Great deals never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I saved a bunch of cash.
Buy, sell, trade.
Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Ready to play, Greenville? The Repair Shop Game Room at Fish Street Hardware is bringing the fun for all ages. Pool tables, skee ball, big screens, and ice-cold drafts all in one spot. Keep the week going with Singo Tuesdays at 7, Trivia Wednesdays at 7, Outlaw Open Mic on Thursdays 7 to 9, and live music every Friday and Saturday 8 to 11. Plus, Yappy Hours Thursday through Saturday 4 to 7, 25% off appetizers, and Sundays, kids 12 and under eat free with the purchase of an adult entree. Fish Street Hardware, eat, drink, play.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Line drive into right center field. Burris around third. He'll tie the game. Herring gets to third base. RBI single by Austin Irby.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are Pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Konbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are. We really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirates! Yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome into a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the First Flight Credit Union Studios. You can find us on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We are on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. The Pirate Radio app is powered by Carolina Caliber. And we are on YouTube at Pirate Radio TV. Give us a like, a subscribe, and join in with the chat gang on this Tuesday as we'll continue to tie a bow on the ECU baseball season. Also, Hurricanes in action tonight. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Fired up about that. NBA Finals getting underway later this week. Major League Baseball going on. Got the World Cup coming up, and a whole lot of football previewing for the next 3 months, June, July, and August here on Pirate Radio. So we'll talk about whatever topics you want to hit. On NFL trades also. NFL always managing to stay in the headlines. So we'll hit on it all on today's edition of Pirate Radio Live. We got Shirley Rhodes here. We got intern Avery. We've got Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone. What's up, Jared?
What's up, Clip? How you doing?
I am great. Thank you for asking. How's the people are asking? How's the foot?
It's doing good. Start PT later this week.
All right. 1%. And to my left, we have the Mully Man, Mike Mullis, who is fresh off calling a whole lot of baseball last week in the high school championship ranks. How you doing, Mully?
I'm good. How are you, Buck?
Doing good. How many games you call in total?
Dozen.
Really?
Yeah, a little. Some extra inning affairs in there. It was. It was.
I know I
great,
texted you. What was it? Friday night. Because I hadn't heard from you and wanted to talk a little Pirates, and it was 9-something, maybe 9:30. You were still calling the game.
Yeah, we had some early mornings and some late evenings, but it was good, man. It was everything from we had the 1A, 3A, 4A, and 8A, so kind of ran the whole gambit in school size and even team size. So it was good. It was played there at Holly Springs at the what used to be Ting Ballpark and. But yeah, Crown 4 state champions.
There we go.
Unfortunately, none for Pitt County.
Great regular seasons and beginning to postseasons, but could not get there at the end. We will talk some Canes hockey on today's show. Wade Minter joins us coming up in hour 2. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I'm getting some weird stuff here, but it's okay. I can power through it.
All right.
If Jack Herring could play with a broken hamate, I could get through this.
You can. You're a tough one. And we've also got Bryce Williams joining us in hour 3. Also coming up in hour 2, the Bone Zone. We go inside the Bone Zone. Jared Watkins hosts the segment. And who's your guest today?
You.
That's creativity at science level. I mean, that's impressive.
I didn't even know I was hosting until we get in there, and I'm waiting for Clip to start, and he's like, go ahead.
No, this is your segment. Jared, you're leaving early. Yeah. And I like talking sports with you.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, let's record a video, and we'll talk about the topics you want to discuss.
Mm-hmm. And we did.
And we did. And boy, did we. And you'll hear that coming up later on in today's show. All right, Molly. Pirates 2-2 and barbecue in the regionals this year as they beat Tennessee, beat VCU, lose 2 to North Carolina. What was your overall take on the Pirates?
I mean, guys played hard. That Friday night game was an instant classic, or Friday game was an instant classic. It, obviously took a lot to get through that ball game, but a great win, and then just to come out and just absolutely smoke VCU on kind of a. On a short tank there was impressive. And then, Carolina's just a little bit much for where the Pirates are from a physicality standpoint. Again, I alluded to Jack Herring being not 100%. And then obviously all the stuff we've talked about for what feels like the entirety of the season with the injuries to the pitching staff would have been really, really interesting. And obviously would have been interesting to see how this thing turns if those 3 big arms are available for the bulk of the year, but they weren't. And again, I don't know. I can't understand if there is a master plan for how Coach Godwin, Coach Palumbo, Coach Knight, the staff at East Carolina, how they manage to do as much as they do in circumstances like that. It's truly amazing. Like as a coach myself and a guy who's been around this game my whole life, I just kind of look at it in amazement. And a lot of it is obviously a testament to the kids, to the guys, right? They had to go out there and execute. But that's all culture-driven, and it was pretty impressive to see it. I hated it the way it ended. But, if you go another game, I don't even know what you do. When you got Gavin Marley back out there and he's trying to gut through it, and you just saw him. You felt like he had just pitched because he had, and Norby goes out and does what he can, but they were just out of gas. I mean, just no bullets left.
And look, I'm not hindsighting anything. During the time, and it was on video, you can watch it. I was saying Friday, put in Ethan Norby and throw him as long as he needs to go because you have to win this game, and if that affects the rest of the weekend, so be it. But like, if you lose that first game, it's pretty much over anyway. Like, at that point, you have to win that game 1. So that's something too that's got to be tough for coaches, Mully, to figure out the best way to guide not only a 1-game scenario but an entire weekend scenario.
Here's the deal, in my opinion. You're playing an opponent that is a worthy opponent in Tennessee, right? So you've got choices in that game. Cliff, as a manager, had options. He had to use those options while he had them because, at some point they're not going to be there. And you saw that later where you try to go back to these guys, they're just ineffective. in that game, it's win that game, and then you figure out the next tournament play. It's just a different animal.
Yeah.
And if you see these teams that, UCLA St. Mary's is the greatest example to me. You got number one team in the country with number one player in the country, and St. Mary's nips them. And you just cannot take anybody lightly. Obviously, not that East Carolina would ever consider taking Tennessee lightly, but you can't take anybody lightly. And I thought he did what he had to do, again, just like you said, to advance.
I'd like to see the numbers too, because I'm sure it's worked out for 1,000,001 seeds who don't throw their best guy day one and they do it day two. But that is kind of tempting the baseball gods when you do stuff like that as well. When you're like, you know what? In a normal game, we would put in our best reliever here and then our closer here, but we're going to save this guy, and we think we can win with our fifth reliever. Like, that's just, I don't know. Yeah. I would feel gross doing that as a coach. I understand it, but
what you don't want to do is have an L in your column, and you hadn't burned your, taking your best shot.
Which is what Tennessee ended up with.
Right. So, and if you look at, and I think Tennessee was a little bit different because I don't think they were similar from the standpoint of they really only had about 5 arms.
Yeah.
And so their 1 and 2, was kind of an arguable deal. I think it was a better matchup to throw the senior lefty, the kid from came in from UVA. I think that's a better matchup against East Carolina. I don't think it was a slight or they threw off.
That was an interesting game too, Mully, because they were both like pitch to contact guys. So there was contact on both sides. There wasn't a ton of strikeouts early in the game. So you relied on your defense. You relied on making plays, and it was a great game from that standpoint. Really competitive game.
Well, and if you look at the length of that game, going 14 innings compared to the time, it wasn't crazy long. It was a long game.
So, like Victor, the Nigerian, said, "I want to learn baseball."
Whatever was your chance.
Yeah. In about the second inning, he said, "How long do baseball games last?" And I said, man, the way this one's rolling, might be 2 hours, 20 minutes, but typically about 3 hours. And, of course, that one goes 4 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, it's like in the 7th inning, I think I said it on the air, where it's just like, man, I want this to keep going. Like, I'm having fun. And probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
We sat here another 2.5 hours.
A whole nother game.
Well, but you know what? 4 hours and 45 minutes, was it quite that? I thought it was more like, anyway, less than 5 hours to play effectively 2 games.
Yeah.
The game, again, the front end of the game certainly moved. And, listen, again, that's one that'll always kind of be remembered. And, East Carolina takes down another perennial SEC name, and, it's good for the program.
I know. I love it, Maggle. Jared, do you like my hat?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've worn this hat. This is a gift from my good friend Mike Mullis, who I believe told me it was a Winthrop.
That's right. The Winthrop Eagles.
But I'm kind of disguising it as a Washington Commanders hat.
Yeah, I haven't looked twice at it thinking it was otherwise.
Yeah, so thank you, Molly.
You're welcome, bud.
That's good.
I'll be honest with you. I was going to say, man, I like that red Commanders hat you got on.
Yeah, it's a throwback. Let's see. Anything else on the Chapel Hill Regional? I don't know. Good to see Tennessee 2 and done. That was good. Yeah. I enjoyed mocking their fans. And hey, the Pirates jump out 3-0 against North Carolina. Both games, the second one got away a little bit, but pretty competitive. Much like it felt a lot like that last game of the series in Chapel Hill. The weather was a lot nicer this time around, Mully, but kind of nip and tuck there, and then North Carolina kind of takes the lead and doesn't look back.
Well, I'll tell you, the bigger story, I think, is just the ACC, like Georgia Tech going down.
Florida State.
Florida State. And Georgia Tech, to me, was like a team that I would have said, you know what, they'll be there the final 2.
Yeah, I had UCLA and Georgia Tech.
Well, last week I did the SEC versus the field, and a lot of that was relying on Georgia Tech, UCLA, Carolina. Yeah, Carolina's there, but man, the SEC is going to be well represented in Omaha this year.
Yeah. When you read the names of the team, you got Troy playing
Little Rock.
Let's go through just real quick each region, and just give a take. You don't have to look far for the Los Angeles Regional. Cal Poly advances. So St. Mary's beat UCLA twice. Virginia Tech had them up 2 with 1 out in the 9th. And UCLA ends up walking them off that inning. So they could have been 2 and done. But That is, look, we talked about how, and not just me, people that actually follow Aaron Fitt and Coach O and everyone talked about how historic this UCLA team was, and to see them go 1-2 like that is
well, again, Georgia Tech with probably two of the best players in the country, if not more. But I don't know that I've ever seen anything quite like this.
Cal Poly moving on to face West Virginia. Did you get a chance to see any of the West Virginia-Kentucky games because they were so much fun?
No, I did not.
Back and forth, crowds were awesome. It was some great.
I did see the after West Virginia won. All the players out front singing Country Road. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Southern Miss, the only non-power conference regional host, goes down. Little Rock advancing. And they will be facing Troy,
right?
Who gets by the Florida Gators to win the Gainesville Regional. So either Troy or Little Rock is going to Omaha.
And that's Sunbelt with Troy, and I don't even know what conference Little Rock's in, but it's just college baseball, man. It's just such a different animal than anything else. I mean,
can you imagine them Troy people and they get to host the Super Regional out of nowhere?
How cool is that?
Isn't this their first time?
I would imagine so.
Not hosting, but making?
Oh, no, I think this is the inaugural trip. But you imagine that's a rowdy place anyway.
Yeah.
And it's that place is going to be rocking. That's going to be a whole different level of fun.
And man, I didn't even really think about. We had talked about ECU playing USC in a super regional. Instead, it'll be Carolina because USC beats Texas A&M twice in College Station.
Yeah, and everybody already had penciled in Texas A&M. No question, they're going to run through USC, and USC said nope. So they'll come across the country and play the Tar Heels. That'll be an interesting uniform matchup, right? Just the
pretty classic.
Yeah, just the look will be kind of cool.
Man, Tennessee and Texas, pretty iconic colors and uniforms, and typically I would like them on TV, but they played against each other in softball, and it looked like baby food. It was way too much orange. But you're right. That's a good uniform matchup there, Carolina and Southern Cal. The Oklahoma Sooners, you talked about Georgia Tech bowing out. That one, Mully, man, Illinois, Chicago, Citadel, Oklahoma, that was tailor-made for Georgia Tech to just kind of ease into the Supers, and they do not.
And that final game back and forth and, goes extras and Georgia Tech hits a big home run. Then Oklahoma comes back and it's just back and forth. That Kansas crowd is an interesting group. They are basically a JUCO all-star team.
And you have a JUCO background.
JUCO bandit.
You respect that?
Yeah. Well, them and Little Rock are both full of JUCO guys. So that's Kansas to me is kind of, and it's hard to say this when you still have Troy and Little Rock, but Kansas kind of feels like Cinderella in this deal.
And are they going to want a piece of Oklahoma or what? They leave the Big 12 and for greener pastures, and now they get them. I think one thing these regionals can do, and you look at the Eugene regional with Oregon, Washington State, Oregon State. Maybe we'll see more of the old conference rivalries, and I love that we're getting an old Big 8, Big 12 matchup here with Kansas and Oklahoma.
Well, in that Oregon region, you had Washington. Did you say Washington State?
Washington State, Oregon State.
That
Oregon.
was kind of
the old Pac-12. Yeah, they all got together there. In Tallahassee, we've seen St. John's in the LeClaire and early in the season, and for whatever reason, they can hit. I don't know if they do much pitching, but man, they
live in a building. You know what I mean? It's cold up there, so
they just take BP,
they hit a lot.
Indoor BP.
You think about it, Troy. When Troy was here, did anybody have Troy going to the College World Series?
No.
I don't remember they were. Yeah.
It's like a classic. Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
That's a good point. St. John's knocks off Florida State. Man, I got to do some investigating. Chandler brought this up yesterday. I guess Coach Schnall from Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, I heard it.
Called I
heard you guys talking about it. I almost called in.
So for those that don't know, Coach O was the site rep in Tallahassee. Schnall was upset about. He was mad at the weather, and then I guess everything that happened.
He said it was poorly run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and listen, and I don't think that's a shot at Coach O. Coach O is merely a conduit. He's calling the NCAA, the higher ups, and saying, "Hey, what do we need to do here? And they're making these calls largely. So, I mean, and it's tough. I mean, think about last year. We had the same drama in Conway. With the rain delay, and then they push a game, and then that prompts O'Sullivan. He gets all kind of in his feelings and makes the Parker Bird comment or whatever. So it's these decisions are made, and sometimes, man, in tournament play, and you got television involved. I mean, there are a lot of moving parts that go above and beyond just the field being ready. But I understand exactly what Coach Stahl was saying, and I do. It's so funny to me too. And I had this conversation with another coach today that when it becomes detrimental, it's always the student athletes. That term is always floating. But it's like when it's going well, they're the players. Yeah. But when it's the student athletes. So I thought that was interesting. I mean, you heard the guy from I don't know if you guys heard it, but gosh, which coach was it came out and now he's saying that the regional structure of the format for a regional is not good for the student athlete because he's having to bring guys back on short rest to throw more innings than they would normally throw, and in a shorter time frame.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true, but what do you want to do? Spread it over a month?
Recruit more pitching.
yeah, right. There's a reason for that.
You get to build your roster.
It stresses. I mean, that's the kind of the point of it. How do you handle it?
And going back to East Carolina, had East Carolina found a way to get through Chapel Hill in a 3-game set, man, I don't hate them against anybody. How do you bet against them? They seem to find a way.
But to be honest, 9 innings is too long for a baseball game. I think pitchers can throw about 5-6 innings. Let's just go 6 innings.
Yeah, right.
But to your point, I don't think the regional format is different than really any other thing because your lineup always tightens up in the postseason.
It's just the sheer number.
Kelly Olynyk wasn't getting minutes for the Spurs. Wembanyama's never played this many minutes in his life. It's it's
postseason athletics.
Yes, it is what you got to do.
That's right. And but again, I can't remember which coach it was, but he went on, and I think he was suggesting to add an extra day or something. But it's been the regional format has been unchanged for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Other than a couple tweaks. As far as home team goes and different things, but the core format itself has been what it is right now for an awful long time.
I'm a big fan of it. I have heard the talk of, and they mentioned this on Squeeze Play. What was it, Mully? 32 hosts?
Yes.
And how would you do that?
Man, I think it's like everything else. What do we just continue to expand the field till everybody gets? I don't know.
I don't know if it's an expanded field, but
you would just play a best of 3,
just a regular series, and then move on to the.
Yeah, to the
16.
Yep, and then it would be a best of 3, and then you would move to this.
Just keep moving. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's too much like the regular season.
Right. That's what this coach was saying was that we get used to playing 3-game series, and now we have to do. Well, I mean, if you
go play intramurals, brother.
I mean, it is. I mean, I thought it was laughable. I think of all.
Sounds like the Tennessee coach. Yeah. They like to rest their guys. So
I think of all the things that you picked a fuss about, that's way downstream.
Yeah. This is going to sound weird, Mully, and you can correct me, but I feel like when it comes to the SEC, Alabama's under the radar.
100%.
Yeah, I hear a lot more about other teams, and quietly Bama kind of cruises through their regional.
Yep, and Alabama's been a place. I think there's a lot of parallels with Alabama baseball and South Carolina baseball where. They just can't consistently get it right. They'll have these moments where they're on the the front of the national scene, and then they just kind of blend into the background. So, but Alabama on an uptick, and that's been a place where CG had an opportunity to go there a couple times. It's pretty widely publicized. He's talked about it, but that's been a place where, from a baseball standpoint, has not been always the most desirable position for a head coach.
I remember, so we played them in 2008. I had to look up the year. We lost to them 16-3 on a Friday, and then came back on Sunday and beat them 16-1 in the Conway Regional, all the way back in 2008. All right, and finally, we got a couple more here. Let's take a break because Mully's got to go. Actually, we'll keep it here.
Let's keep it here.
Yeah, let's keep it here because you got to go. Texas wins their regional. Who was it? that was it Santa Barbara?
Yeah.
That I think they ended up defeating. And Texas wins. They will face Oregon. I like that matchup. That sounds fun.
Yep, that should be a fun one. I mean, it's been an interesting and an exciting postseason, and I think it will continue. You know, you'll be watching that Troy and Little Rock just out of curiosity, and then it'll be interesting to see what it looks like when they get to the big dance, whichever one it is.
And then finally, you get a SEC showdown, Georgia, Mississippi State. A lot of fighting there. So, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Mully, anything else going on in your world?
No, man, just, because kind of it's the finality. You know, it's like go from January to now, and then, life will slow down a little bit, but lots of things to catch up on.
I had a question. I thought about this driving in. Every podcast I listen to, they mention baseball sparingly, and they always bring up the strike maybe for next year. How does that affect minor league? Like, they just got to go get jobs?
I mean, if they go on strike, they go on strike, and that's, you go, and they said in Bull Durham, you go sell Lady Ken Moore's at Sears or whatever it is. So, I mean, it's and it looks, excuse me, it looks like it's becoming a real possibility, and it's a sad thing. I mean, we've seen it too many times. The millionaires arguing with billionaires, and the casual fan is the kind of the victim of the whole argument with mom and dad. So, I hope they get this thing figured out. The last thing I read, there was another proposal for a collective bargaining agreement that just didn't seem to make any sense. And I'm no lawyer, but it doesn't look like they're going to reach a resolution.
Baseball,
so it'll be KBO, baby.
Yeah, back to the KBO early mornings. Baseball is not where it was in the early 90s, mid 90s, but it felt like it was kind of coming back a little bit, maybe Ohtani and some other things, but just a pretty brutal time, Mully, to have this happen again. If you're baseball.
Yep, it's and last time, you had Sosa McGuire kind of saved the game, and that's been very well.
Bring back the roids,
but let them juice it. But it, the guy, and again, sitting watching these high school kids and just as much baseball as I consume, it's a different game, man. It's just in a very, very different place. A lot of the things that you prided yourself in as a player in my generation of playing is so obsolete, is so far removed from, the game that you get now. And in an effort to make a game more sportsmanlike, with you can't slide through the bag, and if you throw at a guy, there's a warning. We've made it less sportsmanlike. You see, the bat flip and the turning and yelling at the fans and the showing up the other team. You used to not do that for fear of what your teammate was going to have to deal with, right? Like, you show somebody up, and your next guy coming up may get one in the ear hole. And just the threat of, I can literally remember, even as a coach, getting into situations that might be a little chippy and sending a guy to the bullpen that was just our best fastball guy. You sit him down to get loose, and that might be enough to squash it, because they're like, wait a minute, we don't have one of those, so we probably need to chill out. So, but that's where we're at.
Mully, did y'all see the enhanced games?
The what?
Yes. That just like disproved the whole. Was there one world record broken or something?
So it's like the Olympics, but steroids are legal.
Oh.
They did this in, was it in Vegas or something?
I think it was in Vegas.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just saw the headlines, but
I can't remember who underwrote that. Who paid for that?
Vince McMahon.
It was
founded by an Australian businessman, Aaron D'Souza. But yeah, the first games were held like a week or so ago.
So here's the deal. Let's get lesser athletes, because they're willing to admit they're juicing, right? So they're just not as good as the Olympians.
Yeah.
And then we're going to try to prove that these people can just blow these records out of the water because and then it ends up being just a popcorn fart.
The poster child for this, is that a real guy?
I don't know. AI, I don't know. Look, it kind of the before and afters.
But yeah, the enhanced games. There you go. Something to check.
I don't want to see normal people juice. I want to see superhuman athletes get more superhuman.
Well, these are athletes,
but they're not the upper echelon.
But it's not like LeBron juicing.
It's like, not to bring his name up again, but Kelly Olynyk juicing.
Sure. There you go. All right, Mully.
Okay, buddy.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, no problem. That was fun.
It was a great time.
That was awesome. Hey, great hat.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a break, come back. More to go. Hour 1. Coming up, hour 2, Wade Minter and an episode of The Bone Zone with Jerry Watkins. Special guest today is Clip Rock. Hour 3, Bryce Williams will join us on the program. A lot more to go. Pirate Radio Live back with you after this.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Vacation should be about relaxing, not wondering about what's happening back home.
With SCI Technologies, you don't have to. Your property is protected from every angle. Cameras watching, fire protection, the alerts are there before a small problem becomes a big one.
And if something does happen, you know instantly. A motion alert, a quick glance at your phone, and you're back to relaxing.
Because real security doesn't just protect your property, it protects your peace of mind. So go ahead, unplug, unwind, and enjoy the trip.
We've got the rest.
SCI Technologies, protecting what matters no matter where you are.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now, our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight, we're making borrowing easy with our limited time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On June 19th, country hitmaker Cole Swindell brings his chart-topping catalog to the stage. Don't miss a night of high-energy country music at Carolina Crossroads. For tickets, visit carolinacrossroads.com.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Coach Gary Overton, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing. Proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina. Owned and operated by Toot Boone, they offer no money down and back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to see their latest projects and satisfied customers. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Had heard this right before the show went on the air.
Man.
And now I'm seeing name redacted putting it out that Michael Kalinic entering the transfer portal. I think it's out there too that Matt Lashley.
Yeah, Matt Lashley tweeted out like this morning, hey.
He said hey?
He said hey.
He say anything else?
No. I know I'm a journalist. I got a degree from East Carolina University.
Yep.
I know how to read between the lines.
That hey said it all?
Yeah.
Yeah. He also in the transfer portal. So you're going to see a lot of names between now and the portal.
Maggle's a tough loss. Obviously, I think he developed well his 2 years here. I think he would have had a better role, bigger role next year. But there's just no loyalty in college athletics, Clip.
We'll talk about that inside the Bone Zone in hour number 2. Jamie says, hey now. Does Mully get to call any super regional games? They need to get him on there. So basically you're asking, is Mike Mullis one of the top 16 college baseball analysts in the country? Maybe, but no, he will not be.
Number 1 in our book.
Yeah, that is correct. Number 1 in the hood, G. Pike liked the stream and said, go Pirates. When do the Pirates play again?
95 days, man.
Who do they play?
I like them Pirates, baby.
Jason Williams, White Chocolate, former NBA point guard, knows who they're playing.
Who?
Good game to Texas Tech softball. Congratulate them for beating Alabama twice today. Double dip them, getting through that. That's right. Appreciate it. Alabama plays Carolina first weekend football.
Okay.
That's who Alabama plays.
There we go.
All right. I didn't know until then.
So
I just knew the days.
That is Jason Williams on the David Price Construction countdown to kickoff. Alabama play East Carolina.
I really want to say what he I know one Jason Williams line, and I can't say it.
Is it P-A-H?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
P-A-H.
Yeah.
He didn't really say the whole A.
So Jason Williams is in Oklahoma City watching his daughter, who is like
murdering
one of the best softball players ever.
Yeah.
Dominating the competition. Texas Tech plays tonight, I believe, for the championship. This thing just goes on forever. But they won 2 against Bama.
They're playing right now. UCLA, Nebraska.
That ain't a real game, bro. They ain't playing the Big Ten tournament after the College World Series.
I mean, I got to blame the Big Ten Network for this one. Why rerun a game?
Should there be conference tournaments after the real tournament? Like ECU gets knocked out this weekend. Now we go to Clearwater?
Yeah, I like that.
For more baseball?
UTSA probably would have made the damn postseason if that was the case.
Maybe. Maybe. Kaz says, good afternoon. Hat tip to you, Kaz. Hunter says, popcorn fart? Popcorn fart? It's a Mully line. Mullyism. Jamie said, Coach Sig on the CFB 27 Deluxe Edition cover. Looking good. Strong disagree. I think he looks very creepy. You seen it, Jared?
No.
Let's see. College football 27 that cover. Kurt Signetti's big face is right there in the front. It's hard. How do I make the picture bigger? How do I make it bigger?
There's pills for that.
I need to go to the enhanced games, but anyway, you can see that, right?
It just looks dumb.
I know. Jamie, there's no way. I know you're an Indiana fan, but you think that looks good?
Kirk Signetti, Malachi Toney, Dante Moore, Leonard Morris, Kawan Lacey, Jaden something, Colin
something. My Well, I was going to say Maivia, but that's
I can't. It's 1,000 feet away.
It's definitely not 1,000 feet away. Kurt Cignetti looks very creepy in that picture.
Should have just been Fernando, man.
I do like that he's got his like smug frown instead of smiling. So I get that. Okay, that's fun. Points for that. But you can't say it looks good.
The Heisman winner should just go on the cover.
The Heisman winner was
Fernando.
He's not in college football. It's the whole point now. They can put real players that are going to be in the game. Stupid. I went with a Jim Norton stupid there.
I have a rebuttal, but I don't think it's appropriate or really
How could
nice.
it not be appropriate or not?
I don't think it's nice. Kwan Lacey's on the cover.
But who now?
He's
Remind
not
me.
playing football this year.
What did he do? What did? Oh, he committed suicide. That's that guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's tough. That is a good rebuttal. I'll give you that. I will give you that. But you could do that in the olden days, but now that we have real players in the game,
yeah,
like Alex Harper. Were you here when we played for the first time, and Alex Harper was in the game?
Yeah, that was like my first day here as an intern.
Literally, it was right. Yeah. Alex is in the chat, by the way. He says, "Let's go,
Carolina Hurricanes goal! His first career goal, scorer number 49, Alex Harper."
Thank you, Wade Minter. We'll talk to you coming up in about 22 minutes. Jamie says, clip enhance the stew and stupid. Stupid? Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. We've got I got a couple of key dates on the David Price Construction countdown to fill in the blank when we return. A couple involving football, one involving football. I'm going to try to turn you around on the World Cup. It's a great event, man. As somebody who loves America and hates every other country, you would think you would like this. It's country versus country.
Yeah, but I don't like the Olympics. I don't like...
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You would rather you're more of a Civil War guy than a America versus other country guy? Interesting. All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after these words.
You know Pip Printing for custom printing and marketing, but do you know they also do custom apparel? Need a company store for your employees, team, or just to sell your custom apparel online? Pip has the team in place to get that up and running for you in no time. Come into our store at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville and check out the clearance sale on jackets and coats. Brands by Cutter & Buck, Gildan, and Carhartt with some items as low as $10. At Pip, we do a lot more than you think. Call or come out to see the We Do people at Pip Printing.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Capital Subaru of Greenville is transforming your everyday commute into something a little more extraordinary, and there's never been a better time to drive one home. From the adventure-ready Outback to the sleek and efficient Forester, they got the perfect ride for you. In addition to their great selection of new and used car inventories, the Subaru Service Center is commanded by a team of experts, handpicked for their knowledge, passion, and promise to treat every car as if it's their own. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalsubaruofgreenville.com.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Looking for Washington's favorite place to eat? The spot locals keep coming back to. Head to Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now open 7 days a week, Down on Main is serving up all your favorites. From the house salad with grilled chicken, to the half club and chips, to the crowd-pleasing fried shrimp plate. After a long day, unwind with dinner and drinks on the patio. It's the perfect place to relax and catch up with friends. And don't miss Wednesdays, half-price wings from 4 till close. Down on Main Street, right on Main Street in historic downtown Washington.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bond. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse, bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at EncinoRestaurant.com.
Hi, this is Brian Meador from East Carolina Athletics. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for a great meal in the heart of downtown Greenville? Come on down to Fifth Street Hardware and Tap Room. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a fresh seafood basket, or a tasty sandwich or wrap, they've got something for everyone. Grab a bite with friends, relax on the patio, and enjoy the cozy, welcoming atmosphere. The next time you're in downtown Greenville, make it a point to visit Fifth Street Hardware. Great food, great company. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Barak.
Man, nearly half of the national seeds will not be playing in a super regional. 7 of the top 16 out, including the top 2, including 8, 9, 10, including 12 and 13. That is, that's wild stuff.
Georgia Tech walked off at home.
Yes, saw that, man. Thought about you.
Yeah.
And that should not happen. They should be the home team. The home team should be the home team. We live in a world where the team playing at home is not home.
I mean, that's what these people want. They want to take your homes.
And who are these people?
The elites. I mean, I'm being told, just because you can't afford a home in your hometown, maybe that means you shouldn't live there.
Oh,
maybe you should go to hell, Ben Shapiro.
I saw something today that said in the 90s, go to hell. Get a job. The Sears employee would coach Little League on the weekends, have his home paid for, and retire by 55.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, first of all, they ain't even the Sears.
Yeah.
Can't even go to Sears Roebuck. Where am I going to get a microwave lawnmower and a nice shirt?
And now, look, I'm not expecting to be able to afford a home. I know how much money I make. But my friends that make a reasonable, enough to buy a house, they can't.
No, let's save this for the Bone Zone. This is not your show. This is Pirate Radio Live.
Hi, sorry.
Bone Zone coming up hour 2, where Jarrett talks about the topics he wants to discuss. And once again, who's your guest today?
You.
Yep.
You were the guest.
You lining up anybody for next time?
No, I didn't know I was doing this until you're like, hey, let's kill some time.
I think it's a good idea.
It is a great idea.
Because you are here for some reason for like an hour in a 3-hour show. And
I'm working hurt, man. I'm on a minutes restriction.
A lot of load management.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you're like, we didn't get to talk about that, or I want to talk about this. So I said, you know what? Let's do a segment where you run the ship.
Yeah.
So we got that coming up.
Also, the minutes restriction has worked because Friday I was here all day basically.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I got home. My foot was about big as a watermelon.
I would have ate that thing.
That's gross.
That's weird.
All right, Rex Ryan.
Can we play that, the audio?
He's a great communicator.
Can we play the Rex Ryan audio of him talking about his wife's feet?
No, I don't want to play it.
All right, fine.
Pretty sure we can, but it'd make me uncomfortable.
I'm kidding. I'm not going to play that, but I do want to play Mike Brown at this press conference today. Now, why he did this, I don't know.
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
Who let the dogs out? Who?
Now, does that make you like or?
Yeah.
With my dogs, does that make you like or dislike the Knicks? Like, do you feel any different?
I don't feel any different.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
I mean, this is like, it's a fun matchup. Like, I don't hate any of these teams.
Yeah.
I wish the best for both of them. But yeah, that doesn't make me feel different. I still think Mitch Johnson is the coach I trust more
than Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird that, like, Mike Brown is not like a Phil Jackson or Greg Popovich. He's been fired like 8 times.
Yeah.
But he's got to be a good coach because he's been hired 9 times.
I think he's a good coach because he took Sacramento to a 3 seed in the Western Conference, made the playoffs with them, and then he got fired, and look where they are.
He does seem like a do better than the guy before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can make a team improve. But I'm not going to even start to pretend to understand the hirings and firings of NBA coaches because there was a stretch, and it's probably still going on, where the coach of the year gets fired like a year or 2 later.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla better watch out. Which, by the way, he should have been fired after Game 7. That lineup he put out there.
Bum.
What are you doing? Oh, God. That was so long ago. There's no point in talking about it.
Bum. All right, we are 95 days away on the David Price Construction Countdown to Kickoff.
Yeah.
East
Carolina
versus Alabama in Tuscaloosa. We are 100 days away from the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party.
Man, the big 1-0.
And that will be 2 days ahead of my game of the year, ECU Appalachian State.
Yes.
I don't like that it's that way. There are older Pirates just assuming that we should dominate App State because they say that App State is in Division II, which they weren't in Division II. It was 1AA, and then it was FCS, and now they're FBS. But App State has a hell of a program. And even if they don't, they've beat East Carolina 3 times in a row. If that's not enough to piss you off and say, this is the game of the year, I got nothing for you. Game of the year. Got to beat them.
I agree.
Got to beat App State. You beat them, you're looking at a 3-1 non-conference. Game of the year. We are 9 days away on the David Price Construction Countdown to the World Cup. Now, what time will these games be on the air?
Oh, it's in New Jersey, so...
Like, are we going to have... my question is, are we going to have day and prime time?
Gots to be.
Soccer going on? Because if so, that is going to be a lot of fun.
I feel like it would start maybe 11 a.m.
So we kick it off Thursday the 11th with Mexico, South Africa at 3 o'clock, and South Korea, Chechnya. The former Czech Republic. There's no N in there. Where are you getting this N from?
I don't know. I'm not looking at what you're reading. You're just...
Well, stop saying it.
I'm just trying to take a guess. You can't pronounce it clearly.
It's just... Yeah, I said it. They play at 10 o'clock. Friday. Why is there only 2 games? Is there really only 2 games a day, or am I missing something here? Canada versus Bosnia, and USA versus Paraguay. They play at 9 o'clock.
PM?
Yeah. PM again.
Get out of here, dude.
And then there's 3 games. I thought there would be more games today. 3. Okay, here we go. Sunday, June 14th. Now we're talking. We got midnight, Australia. What? This game's in Vancouver, Australia and Turkey. And then 1 p.m. Germany, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock. There's my stagger of games that I like. Ivory Coast, Ecuador is going to be a war. That's the game of the year right there. So I'm excited about this. We're gonna do a draft. We're gonna draft countries. You don't have to be a part of it.
Okay.
I feel like you were this way about hockey earlier. You had no interest at all.
I can at least like get excited for I've watched hockey since I was a kid, just sparingly, but I've never cared about the World Cup or soccer.
All right. You know what? I'm not gonna force it. If it comes to you, it comes to you. If not,
look, I don't like or care about baseball, and that's 33% of my job.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I think it's time for you to start at the very least once or twice a week looking at the White Sox box scores.
I look at the record. I don't look at the box score.
All right. Well, do I need to repeat what I just said? I think it's time you start once or twice a week checking in on the box scores because the White Sox are 32-28.
Yeah.
They are a game and a half back of the Guardians. If the playoffs started today,
that'd be weird. It's June.
The Chicago White Sox are in.
Wow.
How about that?
Take a look at that.
So, time to start paying attention to them a little bit. Mike P says property taxes theft. Mm-hmm. Jamie said show is getting weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to get even weirder. Hour 2. J-Bone about to head out. We're going to talk to Wade Minter coming up hour 2. We'll go inside the Bone Zone. We got Bryce Williams. We'll talk some football with him hour 3. B-Man, Brandon Manning, is actually going to join us on Wednesday's show. And I believe might have a representative from the Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament on.
Is Ben Simmons in it?
Ben Simmons, the basketball player?
A former basketball player, now professional fisherman. He won a tournament a few weeks back.
Did not see that. Finally. Something to do. Ben Simmons has transitioned from the NBA to professional sports fishing as an owner and controlling operator of the South Florida Sails. They got sports fishing leagues in the Sport Fishing Championship. Interesting. His team notably won the FSC Blue Marlin Open. How about that?
Good for him, man.
Good for Ben Simmons. Grew up in Australia fishing and had a passion for it when he was a youth.
Yeah, and I'm glad he found his passion because he never loved the game.
Yeah.
He never did. And you could clearly tell once things started to not go his way. So good for him.
There are guys like that are just good athletes. My favorite player as a kid, I feel like was like that. Michael Westbrook, receiver for the Redskins. Like this 6'3", chiseled frame, was like he was 4th overall in the NFL draft. And was good, but never seemed like he didn't care. So he just never really got better. He just relied on his athletic ability.
Yeah.
He wasn't a dog. If you did the x-ray, there wouldn't be that dog.
There'd just be lungs.
In his rib cage. Yeah, it would just be like normal human body parts.
That's good.
Like you and I have. All right, J-Bone.
All right, man.
Got a Canes prediction?
They win tonight by 2. 4-2. Ehlers goal. Stonewall Jackson Blake goal. Yeah.
Can you hear my guy go? Don't even say it. I'll tell you who's going to score a goal in hour number 2. When we return, Wade Minter previews Carolina and Vegas. Back with you after these words.
Sun's out, guns out in Pirate Nation. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. Things are already heating up with Springfield Armory's hottest deal yet. Buy a model 2020 rifle and get a free XDM Elite 10mm pistol. Celebrate Dad with Savage Arms. Buy any Axis rifle and get $75 back. From home defense and concealed carry to shooting sports gear, plus store-wide markdowns and factory promotions, you can't beat this heat. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored Center tradition.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating chef's features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, pirates supporting pirates.
Jeff Stein here, back at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. And guess what, Pirate Nation? It's truck month only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC. We got 1500s, 2.9 for 72 months, 2500 HDs, 4.9%, 2026 Elevation. This is the deal of the month. The 1500 Crew Cab with the TurboMax engine, $11,549 in savings. And check this out, Pirate fans. That's 20% off MSRP. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Looking for a zero-turn mower? Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your local authorized Hustler dealer. Shop the full lineup of Hustler residential zero-turn mowers, known for their reliability, speed, and heavy-duty build quality. Hustler mowers all feature thick fabricated decks, one-piece steel frames, and Hustler's trademark smooth track steering. Come see us today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
This July 4th, celebrate America's 250th in the original Washington, where history comes to life. Festivities begin Friday, July 3rd at 4:30 p.m. with the grand opening of the city's brand new History Museum. On Saturday, kick off the day with the Founding Fathers 5K at 8 a.m., explore history exhibits, and enjoy free trolley rides from 10 to 2, and live music from 7 to 9 p.m. Then look to the skies for a spectacular fireworks show at 9:15 p.m. Come walk through 250 years of history, celebration, and community. Right here in the original Washington. Learn more at visitwashingtonnc.com.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Capital Subaru of Greenville is transforming your everyday commute into something a little more extraordinary, and there's never been a better time to drive one home. From the adventure-ready Outback to the sleek and efficient Forester, they got the perfect ride for you. In addition to their great selection of new and used car inventories, the Subaru Service Center is commanded by a team of experts, handpicked for their knowledge, passion, and promise to treat every car as if it's their own. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalsubaruofgreenville.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or give them a call at 752-1600. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All righty, back with you. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Canes, Golden Knights, Stanley Cup Final, Game 1. Coming up tonight at 8 o'clock, and this game is on ABC. So you'll be able to watch it on national TV. Carolina is a favorite in Game 1, minus 148. Total 5.5 is the over-under for this game. And as far as the series go, Canes, of course, the favorite to win it, win the Stanley Cup this year. It'll be the first time since '06 they are in it. First time they would win it since '06 if they can get it done, if they can win 4 more games. And we've talked to Wade Minter every step of the way of these playoffs, and we catch up with him now heading in to the final series of the NHL season. And here's my chat with the PA announcer at the Lenovo Center. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, getting ready for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final, Wade Minter, PA announcer at the Lenovo Center for the Carolina Hurricanes. Wade, we're going to have to put you on the payroll soon. You're on Pirate Radio Live so much, but the Canes keep winning, so we keep bringing you back. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's good to be back, and it's good to still be playing hockey here in June for the first time in 20 years.
Man. We talked before the Eastern Conference Finals and talked about how you had never called a win in the Eastern Conference Finals as the PA voice of the Carolina Hurricanes. Got that one under the belt in Game 2 and then steamrolled the rest of the way. How about what the Canes were able to do, rebounding from a rough first period in Game 1 of that Eastern Conference Final?
Yeah, if you look at it, really, that first period of Game 1 was the only bad period they played, and it was a very bad period, and they were behind too much to come back. But if you take the second period of that game on, they played them real tight. So I don't know if anyone was expecting 5. Montreal's a very talented team. Jakub Dobiš was playing lights out, but the Canes just look like they are all business. They look like they know how to play their system. And by the end of Game 3, Montreal looked like their spirits were broken. They were mentally exhausted, physically exhausted. They were dragging. And that ended up, after that overtime loss in Montreal, it was all Canes from then on.
And unlike going into the previous series, Vegas takes care of Colorado very quickly, which was shocking. And we get to the Stanley Cup Final pretty quickly, unlike waiting around. Maybe that's a good thing this time around, Wade, that we go ahead and get to it.
I think so. They've had lots of rest between rounds 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. They are probably about as rested as they need to be, and it's probably good for them to get right back into it a few days later and play for the biggest prize in sports.
Well, Wade, man, again, it's tough to critique anything these Canes have done through this postseason, but what are some areas that maybe Canes fans should worry about when it comes to Vegas and what they do compared to what we do?
Unlike Philly, Ottawa, Montreal, who play a pretty wide open style, Vegas plays a style that is very similar to the Canes. They maintain puck possession. They make it hard for other teams to get a lot of things going. It's going to be 2 teams playing a roughly equivalent style and who can play it better. Vegas has a ton of high-end talent on the forward lines. They've got Mitch Marner. They've got Jack Eichel. They've got Mark Stone. They've got a ton of folks up there who can score a lot of goals and have throughout the playoffs. Strong defense. Their goaltender is playing his head off as well. I think I saw the stats going into the Stanley Cup Final. The top 4 goaltenders in the playoffs in terms of, goals saved above average. The Canes will have played 3 of them and are the 4th. So, everyone's talking about, the Canes had an easy path to the Stanley Cup Final. I strongly disagree. We played 2 of the best goaltenders in the playoffs and are getting ready to play a 3rd.
Wade Minter joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Wade, are you happy with what you've seen from the Stars, quote unquote, that first line for Carolina? Seems like they came alive here in this last series.
Yeah, they're starting to heat up, which is good because they're going to need to be very good to counter the Vegas top line. Seeing Sebastian Aho putting the puck in the net has been good. Seth Jarvis has been playing well. Svetch has been playing a physical game. Those guys have not been there in the first couple rounds, and they didn't really need to with the Stankoven line playing so well. You've seen Eric Robinson on the 4th line start scoring a lot of goals. The Stahl Martinook Ehlers line has been doing their job really well. They're going to need more from that top line, but it's good that they're warming up at the right time.
Defensively, Wade, nothing to to complain about. I mean, it's amazing. And I've asked some people that follow it closer than I'll ask you, who has a lot of stuff to follow along with the game. You're reading ads and doing other things, but when you're watching a game, like, do you realize that a team has not had a shot on goal in an entire period, or is that something you see after the game, pretty much?
No, you can stats. You can feel it as the game's going along that, the puck's not in our end, that Freddie's kind of just standing around there because he's not getting any shots. And when he does, they're not high quality shots. You can see that the Canes are stealing pucks in the neutral zone. They're stealing pucks at the blue line. You really can feel how good the system is in terms of shutting down offense from the opponent's top forward lines. And then with puck possession in the offensive zone and a lot of shots, though not necessarily always the highest quality shots, you're making the goaltender move, you're tiring the goaltender out, you're tiring the defense out, and that adds up over the course of a game. I've seen him getting a lot of praise, and I think it's very well deserved. A lot of people are out there saying that Keandre Miller is the best defenseman out there in the Stanley Cup Final. I would find it hard to disagree with that. He's the player the New York Rangers thought they had. He's blossomed under Rod Brind'Amour's system. He's been everything you could ask of him and more. And it's not just the Jacob Slavin show anymore, and that's good for the Canes.
Yeah, and I hear similar things about, like, I guess Hall and Ehlers, like these are the players that they should have been or have always been and are now on this great Carolina Hurricanes team and showing how good they are. I mean, that's no coincidence, right, Wade, that they come to the Hurricanes and are their best versions of themselves.
Yeah, Eric Tulsky in particular has done a great job of identifying players who would fit Rod Brind'Amour's system, maybe guys who are struggling or languishing in another team, but if they come here and they buy into the system, they can be the best versions of themselves. Nikolai Ehlers, amazing player for Winnipeg for so many years, never really kind of got it going in the playoffs, which was not his fault. Taylor Hall, a former number 1 overall draft pick, a former league MVP who'd been kind of bouncing around purgatory for a few years. He looks like the player he was 10 years ago. You bring in these players like Keandre Miller. A lot of these guys are reaching another level, and I think that's a credit to Rod Brind'Amour and his system, and for Eric Tulsky and finding folks who would be good fits.
Wade Minter joining us. A bit of a shock that it's not Hurricanes and Avalanche, but man, you look at Vegas, and I think I saw the numbers since they brought in their new coach, 20-something and 4, something like that, Wade. They've been on a torrid pace here, so they certainly belong. I know it's not the team we expected to face, but Vegas certainly belongs there.
Yeah, the Pacific Division overall was kind of trash this year. Vegas, slow start. They've absolutely rebounded when they brought John Tortorella in. But Vegas was a team that wouldn't have made the playoffs if they played in the East. They were behind Washington, who didn't make the playoffs. And then the rest of the teams in the Pacific were below them. So, it's one of those things where the regular season doesn't matter. It's just get in. And then if you can kind of find your groove, if you can start heating up, anybody anywhere can make a run at it. So even though they were, the first in the Pacific, the best in a terrible division, they have found another gear. They found ways to win. And this is a team that won the Cup a couple years ago. A lot of those players are still there. So they've been here before, unlike the Canes. They only have 2 players with Stanley Cup experience on the team right now. It's going to be interesting to see, is this Vegas Golden Knights team the one we've seen in the playoffs, or can the Canes system make them kind of regress to form from the regular season?
Yeah, I cannot wait. Canes and Golden Knights. If I told you that 10, 15 years ago, you just said, what are you talking about? If I told you 40 years ago, you'd really be confused. But man, should be a lot of fun. And another added bonus to not facing the Avalanche is home ice advantage, right, Wade? So how key is that the Canes, like they've done throughout the playoffs, will start it at home?
I think it's very key, not only because you've got the Caniacs behind the team there at Lenovo Center, which every player who comes in, visiting player who comes in, says is really hard to play in when the arena's rocking. You get the matchups you want because Rod Brindamore gets last change on the line changes. And again, you're kind of looking at what was the last time we were here, 20 years ago, 2006. The Canes were near the top, but not at the top of the NHL standings. But with a couple of upsets in the West, the Canes ended up with home ice advantage in the 2006 Stanley Cup Final. And that home ice advantage was really important as they won in Game 7 in Raleigh. Similar sort of thing here. The Canes were the second best team in the NHL. They were, on a collision course with the first best team, which meant they'd start on the road. But upsets happen, and the Canes are now in a spot where they can take advantage of that home ice.
Awesome stuff. Wade Minter will be on the mic. You can hear him if you're a lucky one at the Lenovo Center. You can hear him through your televisions if you are watching at home like I will be. Wade, I don't know, any added pressure to you? Are you feeling the Stanley Cup nervousness, or just another game for you?
A little bit. I don't really get nervous. It's been 11 seasons. I'm confident in my routine, but this is the first really kind of new thing in quite a while that I'll experience. I'm anxious to see what the script looks like. I'm waiting on the draft script coming in today to see how much, if anything, has changed. I know we're going to be doing the big team introductions on the ice on ABC for Game 1, where we'll introduce both teams' starting lineups. There'll be some pageantry there. I'll be a part of that.
Awesome.
And I've got big headphones on during the game, but I'm curious how loud it gets when the Stanley Cup Final starts in Raleigh.
And hopefully some familiar faces and names from 20 years ago, Wade, will be in Raleigh for some of those games. Some old Hurricanes. It'd be cool to get some of them in the building.
Yeah, we had Scotty Walker in the building for Game 5, 2009 overtime hero. We've had Chad LaRose and Eric Cole in the building. It really would be great to see some of the guys from 20 years ago come in and lend their voices to what's going to be a raucous atmosphere at Lenovo Center.
Wade, thanks as always for your time, man. Have a great call on the mic coming up Tuesday night, Game 1 Stanley Cup Final, and we will talk to you again down the road, man.
Sounds good, Clip. Take it easy.
All right, Wade Minter has been on this journey with us here since the start of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and got a chance to talk to him heading in to Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. And what a scene it will be tonight in Raleigh when the Golden Knights face the Carolina Hurricanes. Again, that is on ABC. It says 8 o'clock with all of the fanfare. Going to be minutes after that. But, looking forward to Canes and Golden Knights coming up Game 1. Game 2 will be on Thursday night, once again in Raleigh. Zach Kaplan told me last night he will be talking to us via phone on Thursday because he will be heading to or already at the Lenovo Center to cover that game. So, hey, jealous of that. If there is a sporting event I would like to be at, it would be a Canes Stanley Cup Final game. Let's take a break. We'll come back. When we return, we're going to go inside the Bone Zone. I told Jarrett to host the segment. He runs the segment. I'll join him as an extra voice. So we'll hit the topics he wants to talk about. When we return, Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse. Bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at EncinoRestaurant.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville is the place to find your next pre-owned vehicle. From high-end SUVs to trucks to cars, starting at just $99.95. There's no better place to find quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs than East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Pre-owned inventory with a factory-certified 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Go to ecauto.com.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerel in Greenville. Come see us!
Your quality pre-owned selection is at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
This is Isaiah Winstead. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Man, we are entering the no Pirate Athletics zone. So that means a whole lot of football previewing coming up the next few months. Also, we'll turn our attention to some pro sports, the World Cup, other stuff going on during the summer. But Jared Watkins, he's fired up for the NBA and a couple other items of interest. And told Jared, he said he was only going to stick around an hour on the show today. So I said, well, let's do a Bone Zone. Let's do a Jared Watkins hosted segment where you control it and I will ride along as your guest. So here is Jared Watkins and myself, his guest on the Bone Zone, Clip Rock. Let's hear it.
All right, welcome back in Pirate Radio Live. Beautiful Tuesday edition here with Clip Brock filling a segment. Clip, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
You're the one who invited me to do this, but I'm glad I can be a part of the show longer.
Look, you say you got stuff to say.
Yeah, I
Say
got
it.
some stuff to talk about, man. Big trades yesterday. What'd you think? Myles Garrett to the Rams.
That one came out of nowhere to me.
Yeah, I mean, I saw like some tweets earlier in the day that from like Cleveland people that were like, just got a text, the deal's done. But you always see crap like that, so I didn't really put much weight into it.
I heard somebody say this, and I'll add on to it a little bit, but somebody said, last time the Rams traded a guy named Jared for somebody, they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I'll add on that they were looking for a sad franchise with a great player like they did with the Lions.
Yeah.
So they're like, is there somebody for the Jets? No. All right, let's go Browns. Let's go grab Myles Garrett. We'll give him a guy named Jared, and then we'll win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, on the Rams, like I said a couple months ago, I only really see two teams that can win the Super Bowl. And I mean, I think this was before this past one, and that was the Rams and Broncos.
Yeah.
I think it's just one team now. I think it's just the Rams.
That's ridiculous. You ever heard of the National Football League?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Pretty big fan of it.
That's going to be some team. Did you ever think the Seahawks would dominate last year? Absolutely not. So
No.
I can't identify the teams or team, but it's not just one team. That's for sure.
I mean, pre-Trump rally, I thought the Giants could be like last year's, not Seahawks, maybe Patriots.
How about pre-Scadabo's grill? He's
got a grill?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
I think he had a grill before.
Oh, he's got a better one.
But with the Browns on that trade, I really like it. I like getting kind of a proven commodity and Jared Verse. You're not just stocking up draft picks and
Yeah, I really like where the Browns are going.
I like getting Jared Verse. I don't like their quarterback situation.
I'm
Got
excited.
a sex predator and a guy with no brain, but and then just two terrible quarterbacks. But yeah, I like getting Jared Verse, and I like doubling up draft picks in a quality draft class next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Browns are going places.
I don't think the Browns are going places, but I like the return.
You know who would be good? This is like when the Redskins got rid of Trent Williams.
Yeah.
And you go play your first game, you're like, we need a guy. We need like a big left tackle, like a blue chip left. We need like Trent Williams on this team. The Browns would be good with Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
or better.
I think he's the best fit. It's like when the Raiders traded Max Crosby to the Ravens. It's like, man, that 14th pick, we could maybe get somebody like Max Crosby.
I saw something last week, I think on Reddit, about if the NFL did a fantasy-style draft where your rosters are completely reset, who would be the first non-quarterback taken. And Myles Garrett was the answer for a lot of folks, but the age was the first concern. And then I saw some Will Andersons. I saw some like Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
But that's a good question. Anybody come to mind for you?
I mean, obviously Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, Justin Jefferson.
I mean, is there any other like position?
Penei Sewell.
Yeah, I saw that name.
I think
That's
he would
a good
be
one.
mine. I was big on him coming out of Oregon. I really like him.
Like what position do you want to be the best at outside of quarterback if you're starting
offensive
a team?
line?
So you want a blue chip?
Yeah,
tackle?
I mean, watching the Raiders have like a decent defensive line the last couple of years and just not be able to block, it's really like, who cares what you can do rushing the passer? Like you need somebody to protect the quarterback.
All right.
Yeah. Canes start tonight.
What was the other trade?
AJ Brown. That was
about.
done
Yeah.
back before Diana Rossini hopped on Mike.
Well, that's not true because that's been going on for
6
like
years.
8. Yeah.
Well, I guess
AJ Brown.
he was still with Mike Vrabel when it started.
Or in college.
Yeah. I like the trade, though. I don't like giving up a first. I didn't think he was worth the first, but then you see the stats, and it's like, okay, maybe.
I like it for the Eagles because it sounds like they all hated each other anyway. So
yeah,
good to get some very good, buyback from it.
How you feeling about the NFC East right now?
The Eagles are going to be solid. I always worry about the Cowboys. Like they got too many good players to suck.
Yeah. The schedule's kind of brutal, but
and I like that Washington's not going to be picked to be good this year.
Yeah, it's the Giants.
Because every time we are people really thinking the Giants are going to be good?
Yeah,
I don't believe it. I don't.
Second year Jackson Dart, you got a proven head coach.
Odell
Defense is
Beckham
good.
Jr.
Odell's back. Mike Francesa, he was a big fan of that signing, I think.
Big time. No, I mean, man, we open up at Philly, at Dallas, like that. I hate having
Get him out of the way.
That's true. It's good and bad, but yeah, I'm excited about this year, man. Jaden Daniels redemption year.
Yeah,
fired up.
You think he starts every game?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. My cocky ass would have said no. He doesn't start the last one because we already have the first seed.
Nah, that's going to be a key game. That last one. I guess the year before, he didn't start every game. We saw some Marcus Mariota, I believe.
Yeah. Is he still the backup?
Yes, because Daniels got hurt against the Panthers, and Mariota started. So,
all right. Russell Wilson signed a contract yesterday.
What, CBS?
Yeah, CBS.
Makes sense.
He had a deal to be Geno's backup in New York, and I'd rather sit at the CBS studios as well.
So who's he? Is he on like pregame?
Yeah, I think.
With like
Nate Burleson and
God, I don't
Coach
even
Cowher.
know if I know who's on. Is like what happened to is Boomer not up there?
I think he is.
Yeah.
I don't watch CBS pregame. I'm a Fox guy.
I know you're a Fox man.
Yeah.
In all areas.
Yep. All right.
You see the guy on Fox News that had the mask?
The mask?
Yeah.
No, we don't wear masks.
Oh, this guy
We're
did.
anti-mask.
He had like a mask on. Did you not see this?
No, I don't watch the news.
Yeah, right. You like if it's anti-Fox News, you don't watch it. This is what this your show's about, by the way.
What, my show?
Yeah. I'm not only a guest, I'm the producer of the Bone Zone.
Yup.
Yup. Anyway, you can go ahead. I'm going to pull this.
Well, I can't move forward with more sports talk if you're going to show me something out of left field.
So this guy is on, and he's got like, I mean, look at his neck.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a humanoid. That's an alien in a human mask.
Oh, so underneath it's not a human face.
Yeah, it's like They Live. You put the sunglasses on, and he's an alien.
This is your segue into movies.
Sure, yeah. I watched Snake Eyes last night. First time seeing it. Brian De Palma flick.
I've seen it, don't remember it. I did ask you, did it involve boxing? You said yes, so I think I remember that part.
Yeah.
Is it all like one night at a boxing match?
Yeah.
I kind of remember.
So Lieutenant Dan, bad guy from Ransom. Gary Sinise. Excuse me. I
Give
can't
me back my
remember his
son.
actual name. Him and Nick Cage, they're like sit in front row, and then Gary Sinise runs.
Is it Nick or Nicholas?
I know him personally, so it's Nick.
All right.
But yeah, great film. Takes place all in one arena in one night. Somebody assassinated the Secretary of Defense, and they got to figure out who did it. Fun movie.
I love a whodunit.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it, but it came out like 30 years ago.
I was listening to a murder podcast before you walked in here, and you said you listen to these for fun. And I've thought about why I like true crime stuff. Really, I like the whodunit part.
Yeah.
And so I like shows that present the suspects.
You should watch The Sheep Detectives whenever that comes out on like streaming.
Okay.
It's presented as a kids movie, but it's a good whodunit with talking sheep.
So you saw it?
Yeah.
All right.
Fine film. Move on. Matt Lashley entered the portal. I think a few others that hadn't seen a lot of the field did as
Why?
well. Why?
Yeah.
Because he hates ECU. He hates you, Clip. In his statement, he said specifically, Clip Brock is the reason.
Man,
and also the people in the left field jungle.
I'm just going to say, man, I think college sports is out of control.
Yeah. Wow. I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I just think, like, there's no loyalty anymore. It's all about, they're all about themselves and, TikTok and playing video games.
Yeah. They're not living in the dorms, Clip.
That's right.
They're too worried about living in these apartments.
Yep.
On their phones.
Yeah, I don't care.
Me neither. I mean, in the beginning of the year, it's like, okay, we might have something here. He had that lingering hamstring issue. Nick Parham showed flashes, but Nick Parham's ups were just as bad. Like his ups were good and his downs were like really bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, there was a thought of like, why not throw Lashley in there? But then it just kind of, I don't know. I don't really think we've nailed the shortstop position as of late.
I will never be attached to a
a player again in college. Even like my love for Jay Shane, if he left, it wouldn't devastate me.
Yeah, I just don't care.
I don't care.
I like Ray Joseph for this football season.
Yeah, you
but
gotta like him.
It's going into this football season.
Yeah, like him for one season, and then it's you gotta throw that aside, find a new guy to root for.
Yeah, you're all just leasing somebody for 1 year. Might renew, might not.
They're all hired guns, man.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully,
mercenaries.
What are we? I mean, we're 100 days away from the Pirate Radio kickoff party, so that means 95 days away from ECU, Alabama. Vibe check on the ECU football team.
Man, I saw something earlier today. I might have already brought it up on this show, perhaps. I think it was a CBS Sports projected records, and they had ECU at 8-4. To see an outside publication go that made me feel good. But yeah, my vibes are really high. It all comes down to week 2 for me. That's your fulcrum game.
Yeah,
your swing game. That's
I saw an App State page do their like game by game predictions, and they had ECU as a loss for them. So I mean,
wow, maybe they're down. I hope so, but it doesn't matter. We've like Temple. We had a hex against us. We overcame that.
Yeah.
Charlotte, we had to fire Mike Houston to beat Charlotte. Blake Carroll did. Now we got to get rid of this whole App State thing. But I believe Blake Carroll has not played against them as a head coach.
No, he has not. As defensive coordinator, he has. But
Yeah.
We held him to, was it 21-19 last time?
Frustrating game.
Yeah, I mean, Savone had a pick 6, so the defense did their job.
That QB that went to Tennessee.
Yeah, Aguilar.
He looked bad.
Yeah. Looked good at Tennessee.
We made him look pedestrian.
Mm-hmm. And maybe we can do that again this year. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into App State. We'll obviously get that rolling here during the summer months.
Yep, that's my game. We got to you win that one. I think we can go 3-1 non-con.
Yeah,
and sets up for a fun conference season.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the conference schedule, just looking at the conference as a whole in all the sports, the American kind of sucks. I mean, it was top heavy in football last year.
Nothing excites me.
Basketball wasn't good. Baseball wasn't that good. So, I mean, I think we got a shot. Those back-to-back Thursdays on the road kind of don't have me sitting well, but that's 2 games. I think we'll fare well. I think 8-4 is good.
I'm a 8 on the vibe meter right now.
All right, good stuff. What else is going on? Canes starts tonight. You'll talk to Wade Mender, or maybe already have.
I already have, I think.
Mike Maniscalco as well.
No.
Haven't talked to him yet.
Will not talk to him.
Will not talk to him.
No, I got an email. Saw it last night. Said he was available till 5. It's like, awesome. Let's do something. And he said, well, I meant for yesterday.
Ah.
So I don't know what time I received that email yesterday.
Well, it's like yesterday I received the ECU postgame press conference from Chandler. And I was like, well, that was 24 hours ago. We transfer's crazy. But, yeah, that's a shame.
That's a real shame. But, yeah, I'm excited for it, man. It's going to be rocking tonight.
Got a goal scorer?
No, I like going Seth Jarvis point, but that's like minus 155. Goal scorer, I feel like Stanky maybe has.
Stanky?
Yeah, he was so hot early in the playoffs. Maybe he gets on the board again.
I've been riding a lot with Ehlers and Stonewall Jackson Blake. I like them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I like all of them, man. They're a great team. Like, they don't have that superstar, really. But they've got like a bunch of good players.
PK Subban has just picked, I mean, he always does, but he's just like, every team has a Hall of Famer except Carolina. Like, I don't think they're going to do much.
Becky Hammond said, can Carolina win without a star?
Yeah,
and she said
no. Just chalk up another Becky Hammond loss. The Aces, I don't think I don't know. I don't keep up with WNBA, but hey, shout out the Golden Knights, man. Title town. Vegas is title town.
How?
The Knights win a lot. The Aces win a lot.
The Knights have won 1.
They've been to a lot. 3, right?
I don't know. You told me it's title town.
It's title town.
Right now we're at 1.
It's going to rub off. The Aces win a lot.
How many?
3, 4. Didn't they three-peat or something?
Don't ask me, dude.
Hey, how long have you known me? I bring up stuff and then like, right? That's correct, right?
Right. Am I right?
Yep. Aces have won a lot.
The Las Vegas Aces have won 3 titles.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mark Davis and Tom Brady.
Mark Davis is the owner.
Both minorities. Minority owners.
Yes. Of course. What are you feeling about the NBA finals?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that says, and what else?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the NBA finals start tomorrow, but I really want to talk about it. But I'll be here tomorrow. So.
I don't know.
Game 1 is the toughest thing to figure out for me. Because,
I guess I'm going to go and pull for the Knicks.
Because the Spurs coming off Game 7, they're beat up, but the Knicks have had a lot of time to and like you've seen in these Game 1s with a lot of time away, it takes a little bit to find that groove. So, I mean, I kind of like the Spurs just to carry the momentum into this series.
Is it in San Antonio?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I think this is a 6-7 game series. I don't know who to pick. I got to parlay with Knicks. Canes.
I've never done this before.
Oh, really?
That's fun.
Oh, yeah. A lot of fun.
I like being a guest. I think
this is a 5 to 7 game series. More than 5. But, yeah, I got a Knicks Canes parlay, but I really want the Spurs to win.
I want to say, like, the Knicks cool off because they haven't played in a while. But,
yeah.
I mean, they swept the Sixers.
Had like 9 days off.
And then they sweep the Cavs?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, they went to 6 with Atlanta, and both their losses were 1 point, and then they swept everybody else. And their point differential on the road is insane. Like, that's otherworldly. Never heard of in the playoffs.
They've been very Kansas-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I kind of like the Knicks. But at heart, I want the Spurs to win. I want to like Wemby while you can like Wemby. Because at some point, the hate is going to come when he just dominates the entire league.
Yeah, I usually don't like the guy everybody likes. Like, as a kid, I liked Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, who's your favorite player? And I always wanted kind of a good but random guy.
Yeah.
I don't like to jump on board.
Yeah, that's why I like Damian Lillard.
He was my favorite guy.
I like Kawhi because everybody was just like,
who?
Kawhi.
Okay.
But, I mean, he was never like...
I'm like, Kawhi.
I don't know. But, I didn't like LeBron. I didn't like Kobe. I didn't like the early when Jokic was on his rise.
Early LeBron was awesome because he was this kid that came into the league and was carrying his city on his bike, and then he went to Miami.
I can see, like, the appeal factor there. I wasn't around watching the NBA a lot during his rise. I just got there as soon as he left Cleveland.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, like the Spurs.
Yeah, I guess I should have a pick, but I'm just going with who I'm pulling for, and I guess I'm going to go I like Jalen Brunson a lot.
Yeah, I like Brunson. And, I mean, for the city of New York to get a title, I just want to see the city burn. Not in a bad way, in a good way. But, yeah, thanks for joining me,
What are you, the Joker?
Yeah. I just want to watch the world burn, man.
All right.
I'll fight with you, son.
Thank you for having me, man. This was a lot of fun. Let's do it again.
Yeah, we'll do. All right. We'll take a break and be back later on with more Pirate Radio Live.
You just throw it to break?
Yeah, I just threw it
You're
to
not
break.
going to throw it back to me?
It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Now all remaining inventory must be evacuated, liquidated, and eliminated for pennies on the dollar. Every living room and every dining room, every bedroom and every mattress must go off the floor and out the door. Our floor must be broom swept clean. Final days means nothing stays. Don't wait. It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. 2115 East Fire Tower Road in Greenville. See store for details.
Is your car making strange noises, or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving. Play ball!
Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
The new Papa John's oven toasted sandwiches are here. Try the Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, and steak and mushroom starting at just $7.99. Chef-crafted oven toasted sandwiches filled with fresh toppings, melty sharp cheese, and savory sauces on ciabatta bread, brushed with special garlic sauce, and toasted. Available for pickup or delivery. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at AA.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the Pirates fly. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Thanks to Jared Watkins, host of the Bone Zone. Joining us the last segment, we will talk a little football and other topics. Bryce Williams was watching East Carolina and North Carolina on Sunday. He was texting me about it, so we'll get his thoughts on baseball. He joins us in hour 3. And I saw ESPN has ranked every single World Cup team 48 all the way down to number 1. And maybe we'll get our World Cup analyst, Victor, to join us hour 3 to get his thoughts. Does he agree, disagree? I'll tell you this, doesn't look good for USA if these rankings are true. I'll put it that way. But we might talk about that at the end of today's program. Right now, we got another interview, Ellerby, conducted with Dr. Evenski from Orthopedics East, and she was in the Pirate Radio studios recently and talked to Jonathan Ellerby. Let's hear that interview.
All right, welcome in to Pirate Radio Live. Special guest in Studio C today. Got Dr. Evenski from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. She specializes in orthopedic oncology, and she is a Pirate. She went to the Brody School of Medicine. Welcome to Pirate Radio. Welcome back to Greenville.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk a little bit. Let's start with a little bit about your journey. Why did you go into the field of what you wanted to do?
So orthopedic oncology is actually something I did not love when I first started training as a resident. And as I grew as a resident, I realized that it actually had a very special, it was a very specialized specialty. It had a great relationship with the patients. And I think, and ultimately, that was one of the things that drew me to it. It's a challenging specialty that works with pediatrics all the way to adults, which is awesome. And it has a really longitudinal relationship with our patients, which is just something that's not normally there in most specialties of orthopedics. And so I think the ability to make a big difference in people's lives, as well as have a nice longitudinal relationship with the patients and their families, was something that drew me to it.
Orthopedic oncology. Now, a lot of people think of Orthopedics East, and we think automatically your knees, your hips, a lot of your stuff. So what is about your specialty? Because it's very rare. You're like one of two providers in Eastern North Carolina that specializes in this. What exactly are you really looking for and helping people out with?
Yeah, correct. There's only about 300 of us nationwide, actually, 300 of us, nationwide. We basically deal with soft tissue and bone tumors, whether they are benign or cancerous. So if you see lumps or bumps in the soft tissues, we'll deal with those as long as they're within the extremities. And radiographic findings or something on an x-ray that looks a little funny or has a tumor on a bone, that's kind of what we see.
How do people recognize these symptoms? I mean, obviously, I think, people know when they've broken a bone, it seems like. But with you, it seems they're a little bit more evasive, I guess.
It's a little bit, it is. I think most of the soft tissue masses people notice. A lot of them, they can kind of feel palpable masses. I've actually had patients notice them from their massage therapists, actually, not necessarily themselves. So soft tissue masses that grow, some are painful, some are not. In terms of the ones in the bones, a lot of times people will have some pain associated with them, but maybe they're just incidental findings noted on an x-ray when they have a knee problem or something from that perspective. And so it's just a wide range of symptoms that we see.
What kind of typical patients do you see, like age range or people that usually come down with this sort of problems or conditions?
Pediatric to adult, basically. And so primary tumors, we probably see more in the younger population, what we call metastatic tumors or tumors that's traveled from some other tumor in the body, like a breast cancer or lung cancer that can travel to the bones. Those are usually a little bit older patients, but I go from the young to the old.
What kind of treatments do people have to go through when you see them and you diagnose them with one of the issues that you deal with?
I think that's what I like about it. It's super individualized. So every patient gets a different treatment depending on the tumor. Some of the tumors, we don't need to do anything but just watch. Some of them we just can take out, and others might need a multidisciplinary care team of oncologists or radiation therapists to kind of help us treat the patient along with surgery.
You mentioned there's less than 300 of you guys that actually specialize in this. I mean, how many patients are with these conditions out there?
Well, that's why there's only a few of us, because it's relatively rare in general. Musculoskeletal oncology tumors are one of the rarer tumors that we see compared to other ones like your carcinomas in your breast and your lung, kidney, those. So there's not as common. There's about 15,000 soft tissue sarcomas, which are the malignant soft tissue tumors that we see in the country in a year, and probably 3,000 to 5,000 bone sarcomas. But we also see all the benign things as well.
Evenski from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center, our special guest today. Let's talk about your journey. So where are you from originally, and how did you end up at the Brody School of Medicine?
Originally born and raised in Connecticut, and I actually came down to North Carolina because I had a family there after I graduated college. Always dream of mine to go to med school, so applied to the med schools, and I ended up going to Brody School of Medicine for my medical career. It's a great time. We had a great experience. Moved around a little bit with additional training into Ohio for our residency and Miami for my fellowship, and eventually landed back here after my most recent journey at the University of Missouri just to kind of come back to the East Coast. We kind of missed the East Coast and missed our family.
So what was the gap between when you left and when you're back? So probably Greenville's changed a little bit.
It has changed quite a bit. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be now probably over 20 years. So, yeah.
That's good. You're enjoying your time back here in Greenville. Orthopedics East has grown as well.
It has. Yeah, everything has grown. Actually, there are some physicians that I trained with when I was a med student here that are still here, which was kind of exciting to see. But obviously, there's the new docs, and it's grown quite a bit.
That's very cool. What can people do if they're active and they obviously people are health driven, want to stay healthy. No one likes to be sick, I don't think. But like specifically with what you do, what are some signs people can look for to be cautious about and maybe potentially contact you at Orthopedics East?
For like my particular specialty, if you see like a lump or bump that's growing or painful or has kind of not very mobile, those are the things that we kind of can check out very easily and can easily screen them to make sure there's nothing kind of more concerning. Just in general from the active population, I'm a big advocate for helmets. Wear your helmets. Jump on your trampolines like one at a time if you're going to have a trampoline. Those are just be smart when you're out there kind of being active.
What does Dr. Evenski like to do for fun now that you're back in Greenville?
Oh, gosh. Well, we love the beach, which is part of the reason we kind of came back is to get closer to the beach so we can kind of be at the ocean. Outdoors are my fun thing. I'm a outdoor fan, a yoga fan, kind of taking our kids hiking and biking. That's kind of been my thing.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for all you do, helping our community, helping, I guess prevent problems as they come arise. Is there any other advice or tips you want to give the Pirate Nation as they're listening in?
No, just be smart and wear your sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen. Sunscreen's also probably is that another preventative tip there?
It is a preventative tip. Yeah, I mean we actually hopefully I actually will see some patients who have melanoma that's gotten a little bit more out of control than the small little dots, and so it's melanoma is a huge thing. Skin cancers can actually expand pretty significantly and be aggressive, and so wearing your sunscreen is a huge tip to not kind of have that happen in the future.
Absolutely. I preach it, and then I got reminded myself not too recently that I didn't put it on my face, and it's kind of embarrassing when you say one thing and don't exactly do it. So I definitely always a good tip. Thank you for coming by the Pirate Radio studios today. Thank you again. And if people want to get up with you, they can have more questions. They can contact you at Orthopedics East, I guess.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Evenski from Orthopedics East Sports Medicine Center, Orthopedic Oncology. I hope you learned something. I did today, and I appreciate you coming by the studio.
Thank you very much.
All right, Ellerby, Dr. Evenski there, Evenski on Pirate Radio Live. I'm having a bit of a college baseball hangover. No games on. No games scheduled. Got to wait till the weekend. No day baseball today. Orioles have the Red Sox coming up tonight. You can hear that right here on Pirate Radio. My Braves begin a series with the Blue Jays. Let's see. Savage pitched this weekend. Looking at the Wednesday probable starters. No. Could he pitch against the Braves on Thursday? Undecided. Chris Sale scheduled to pitch. If it could be Sale versus Savage Thursday night, that would be a fantastic pitching matchup. But we shall see on that.
I was going to say Gavin will get the start for Cleveland on Wednesday. So we at least have a former Pirate on the bump.
Guardian, and he will be facing Garrett Cole in New York. And last time Gavin pitched at Yankee Stadium, he was awesome. And another great pitching matchup tomorrow night. Gavin Williams, Garrett Cole in Yankee Stadium. On the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck, all eyes tonight on the Carolina Hurricanes, Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Bryce Williams joins us hour 3, and we'll have more for you. Pirate Radio Live. We roll on after this timeout.
Sun's out, guns out in Pirate Nation. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Things are already heating up with Springfield Armory's hottest deal yet. Buy a Model 2020 rifle and get a free XDM Elite 10mm pistol. Celebrate Dad with Savage Arms. Buy any Axis rifle and get $75 back. From home defense and concealed carry to shooting sports gear, plus store-wide markdowns and factory promotions, you can't beat this heat. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored our tradition.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Does this warm weather find you dreaming about weekends on the water? Make it happen with a boat loan from First Flight Credit Union. Whether you're upgrading your fishing boat, cruising with your family, or chasing sunsets, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, and fast and local decisions, so you can spend less time waiting and more time boating. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
Looking for a zero-turn mower? Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your local authorized Hustler dealer. Shop the full lineup of Hustler residential zero-turn mowers, known for their reliability, speed, and heavy-duty build quality. Hustler mowers all feature thick fabricated decks, one-piece steel frames, and Hustler's trademark smooth track steering. Come see us today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Looking for the perfect place to host your next event? Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville features event spaces for birthdays, business meetings, rehearsal dinners, and more. The corner bar is fully private and seats up to 50 guests. Our back dining room is semi-private and seats up to 40. Or choose the semi-private repair shop game room, complete with pool tables and big screens. Add in-house catering and full bar service, and we'll take care of the rest. For pricing and availability, inquire online under the Parties tab at fishstreethardware.com. Fish Street Hardware, where Greenville gathers.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
It's bow time. Sometimes the craving for Bojangles Supremes is so strong you've just gotta have them, even when your gas tank is on empty and Bojangles is still 10 miles away. Nothing beats the flavor of Bojangles' juicy golden Supremes, especially when they're part of a perfect combo with 4 boldly seasoned chicken Supremes, a made-from-scratch biscuit, fixin', and some legendary iced tea. The only thing that can satisfy your hunger is that delicious southern flavor. So when the craving is supreme, order ahead on our app and put the pedal to the metal. It's bow time.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Phones, Wi-Fi, or email always acting up? Are you afraid of phishing scams, data breaches, or ransomware attacks? Every minute your systems are down, you're losing money. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, waiting on the arrival of Bryce Williams. I just saw a video where NFL rookies were asked to name who should be on the Madden cover this year. So let me turn to young intern Avery. Intern Avery, who should be on the cover of Madden this year?
Let me think.
I don't want to give you any names, but I will in a moment. But I'm going to let you come up with something.
I mean, maybe Drake May. Maybe. I don't know.
Drake May. Okay. I did not hear. The most popular names were Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
No.
Myles Garrett.
No.
And that was pretty much it.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford. That's probably the best option.
All right. Go Matthew Stafford. Do you still play Madden?
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you a story, son. Back in 2003, I won a Madden tournament at EB. Now, what it turned into GameStop.
Yeah.
Now, there was only like 7 people in it. It was not a big tournament. And in the semifinals, I recovered an onside kick, which never happens. So I got very lucky. And then, Shirley, I killed the Dolphins in the championship.
There you go.
With the Redskins, with Steve Spurrier's Redskins, I had on Madden winning that tournament. But yeah, maybe we can run a game. What system do you have?
PS5.
Okay. Is it cross-platform?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. Might have to set that up.
Yep.
Bryce Williams joins us, who was close. Close to getting on Madden one of those years, but I guess never quite got in there.
Never quite.
That'd have been cool.
Just to be on there, you know.
And you were about 10 years late being on. Actually, were you on a college football game? Like your number.
Oh, my number, the name.
Yeah. No, the name definitely wasn't.
No, I don't. Yeah.
But I think they might have still been making college football games back then.
Yeah, I think I was like the number 80 was there.
Yeah. But you never got that sweet cash.
I don't know what that was if you got your name on the game.
I could ask Rajay or Alex Harper. Call Alex because we were talking about that with him on the air.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of whatever that's called.
Alex be fired up about the Canes tonight. He was in the chat earlier. Game 1 tonight, Bryce. Carolina Hurricanes trying to win the Stanley Cup. That'd be pretty cool. See if A Harper.
You think he answers? Oh.
Hello?
What's up, AR? You're live on the air.
Hello?
Hey, Alex. Hello. Am I muted? Why don't he hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, do you hear me?
What the heck is going on? Well,
no answers there.
Tell you what, he failed us there.
Let's call me back. All right, let's see what we got this time. Alex, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're live on the air. I got Bryce Williams here.
What's up?
What's up, Bryce?
Question for you. We were talking. Bryce was close. He was on a practice squad, but never quite got into Madden. And he was number 80 tight end ECU on a video game, but never got his name on the game. But we were wondering how much, and it's not polite to ask about another, man's money and all, but how much did you get a check for being in the college football game?
So I did get a check. You got a check and you got a free copy of the game. I was only in it for 1 year. I think it was like $200.
Hey,
there we go.
I think that's what it was. I do know the year after, like the first year that I was done, I talked to some guys on the team, and they were like, it was like triple that, more than triple.
Man. Wow. Because,
And I'm like, dang, man. So, but I was grateful for what I got. I would have been happy just being in the game and getting a free copy. So.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Was it like EA Sports, like take that to the bank? That'd be pretty cool. Check the cash or deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right.
But no, I did get a direct deposit, and it said EA Sports.
That's
like on my direct deposit.
That's crazy.
I like that. That's cool. What are you, pre-gaming?
I am packing clothes. I'm about to move into my new apartment here soon.
Oh, very cool. What is I don't know. What are you doing between now and 8 o'clock? I get you're keeping yourself occupied. That's a good thing. So the nerves.
Oh yeah, I don't have to do this right now, but I'm so stressed out that I had to find something to do.
All right, good idea. Good idea. What's the pregame meal for game 1?
I believe me and the missus are going to eat at an unsponsored location.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy it.
I will do my best.
And while you're there, tell them about the fine people at Pirate Radio.
You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that.
All right, Alex, we'll talk to you Friday. We'll have 2 games under our belt by then. So what will the series be when we talk to you on Friday?
I'm hoping 2-0. I have no reason to believe we shouldn't be 2-0 at that point. I think Carolina just doesn't get it in their head, and they keep playing their game, and they'll be good. And one thing about this team, this is the most mentally strong team that Carolina's had during Rod's tenure. So I have faith that we'll be in good spirits on Friday.
All right, good deal. Harp, we'll talk to you then, man. Thank you.
All right, brother. Sounds good.
All right, there it is, Alex Harper, the former Schnappa. 200 bones for your likeness in college football. I wonder,
is he a big? I guess he's a big.
He's a big Caniac.
And then, so he's a Caniac, and then our man Nick.
Yeah,
is he relevant to the Canes still?
Yeah. He still does Canes prospects. So he covers the guys, kind of like the minor leagues, basically covers the team. But he actually texted me after they won their last series. Should we call him? Is this a segment where we just call people on my phone? Let's see if Nick answers. Nick.
Oh. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voicemail.
Why is his voicemail not Nick? Oh. Nick. How much money do NFL players make for being in Madden? Let's see if we get.
If we're going to go old interns, why don't we call Zach Lewis?
Is he relevant in this conversation?
Just for funsies. Let's just call all our interns.
All right. NFL players do not negotiate individual contracts with EA. Instead, they are paid through group licensing agreements brokered by the NFL Players Association. Players typically receive a collective annual royalty check of roughly $28,000 to $35,000 per year for their likeness and name to be used in the game.
Dang,
it's a little more than $200.
Just slightly.
Yeah, could have used that, Bryce.
Well, daggone.
If you could have got in ahead of who? Taylor Higbee or
Tyler Higbee.
Tyler Higbee, is that his name?
Yep. Or hell, that didn't even have to do with him. I think it was Tamara Hemingway.
Huh.
Exactly.
Zach Lewis. You think he'll answer the phone? This is called Call the Former Interns.
What are we gonna ask him?
He's a Canes fan. Ask him about that.
See what he's got.
Yeah. How about Chandler called me during the show yesterday?
Doesn't he know?
No. Hey, that's the problem. He didn't know.
Where's he been?
Where's Chon?
I feel like Chon's just
con artist, liar, salesman.
Yeah, I feel like he's just been.
I tell you what. Once interns leave Pirate Radio, they block me. They block my number.
We get ghosted more than anybody we know.
Oh, I'm not talking.
Even more than Nick.
I'm not talking to that b-hole again. So, yeah, I'm out. I'm on the outs. Bryce saw this earlier today. Shirley, can you fire me up some? Nah, we got Zach Lewis calling us back. Hey, Zach, you're live on the air. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Clipper?
Good. So, just to tell you why we're calling, I called Alex Harper to find out how much money he made when he was in the college football game.
Okay.
And then Bryce brought up Nick because we were talking about the Hurricanes, and said, what's Nick doing? Is he still associated? So anyway, Nick didn't answer. And then Shirley said, if we're calling former interns, we should call Zach Lewis. So I just gave you a call. Yeah. What are you up to?
Yeah. Well, I was playing around in the raft today. I didn't have to work, so I just came in to hone the skills a little bit.
So Zach's, what is your title there, Zach?
I'm a paddle sports operations supervisor.
So he's outdoors every day, bro.
There we go.
Good stuff. You fired up for the Canes?
Absolutely. We're going bowling and watching the Canes game. It's going to be great.
Oh, that sounds like a fun time.
A little side activity. All right,
That's
good
right.
deal. Well, Zach, glad to hear you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah, glad to hear from y'all.
All right, we'll talk to you down the road.
See ya.
Later. There he is, intern Zach.
The old paddle sports, what do you say? Paddle sports field operation manager?
Something to that effect. I've been whitewater rafting one time in my life. Went on a church trip back in the day. And it was fine.
Yeah, I think I've been one time. But it was like class 2, probably max.
Well, I was going to say, like, you take a bunch of church kids, I don't think we were in danger of anything.
No, if you have your helmet and your life jacket, if you fall, what is it? You tuck your feet back? Is that right?
Yeah, I don't remember the proper protocols, but it was an interesting. Oh, Nick Bass is calling. It was some different, interesting thing to do.
Let's see if he's got a.
Nick, we're live on the air.
What is happening? Okay.
That's a Nick response.
I missed your
What's
voice.
going on?
God, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I miss Nick. So, real quick, just to set things up, we were talking about Madden and then the college football game, and then we wanted to know how much you got paid to be in the game. So we called Alex Harper, and Alex said $200, and then we talked about the Canes, and then Bryce said, "How about old Nick?" And so we called you. You didn't answer. And then Shirley said if we're calling former interns, we should call intern Zach. He didn't answer. He called me back. And now you've called me back. That's where we are.
Well, yeah, I just got off work, so I didn't see this until I looked at my phone when I got in my car.
You got a paying job?
I do.
What a sucker. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Nick, how you feeling about the Canes?
Excited, ecstatic, any other word, adjective, that just means happy.
I know you're excited. Is optimistic one of those words?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. So Nick has said that if the Canes make it to the Stanley Cup Final and lose to the Avalanche, still a good season. If they make it to the Stanley Cup Final and lose to any other team, disappointment. So we got to win this thing, right?
Oh, yeah. I have been adamant in saying the better team wins every series. Vegas defied that in the Western Conference Final, but I still think Carolina's the better team. They have the better goalie, and I think they are going to win this in 5 or 6.
Nick, have you ever been whitewater rafting?
I have not, no.
All right. And do you play Madden?
Not Madden. I play a lot of college football, though.
All right. Any questions, Bryce? I think that's it.
How you doing, Nick? I keep forgetting he's not on the air.
He's right here. You can just say it. This speaker.
Oh, yeah. Hope you're doing good, Nick.
Oh, thanks, Bryce. I hope you are, too.
Wonderful.
Man, that's nice. All right, Nick.
I keep speaking to the microphone.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Oh, will we?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, see you, buddy. There he is. Nick Bass.
Man, that is a fun. His little. What is happening?
What is happening? Mike P said, listeners usually call into a radio show. Is this the first segment of the radio show calls listeners?
That's not a good way to treat your listeners.
Yes. He said it's revolutionary.
I wonder how does it sound? Does it sound normal? Like when the phone's to the...
Yeah, I think so. I think it's all right. Let's take a break. Bryce, I saw today CBS put out some record projections for college football. 3 12-0 teams projected this year. No 0-12s, but we got a few. Oh, we got, good grief, 2 American teams projected to go 1-11. Where does ECU fall in the projections? We will.
Oh, we don't. Oh, we're gonna hold.
You can.
I'm gonna guess. Well, I mean.
Now this is not you predicting. This is.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna say
CBS.
I'm gonna say CBS is gonna be slightly against this. I mean, I'm going a 7 win from CBS.
That's fair.
It's not me.
All right, 7-5. Is Bryce correct? We'll find out when we return after this.
Capital Subaru of Greenville is transforming your everyday commute into something a little more extraordinary, and there's never been a better time to drive one home. From the adventure-ready Outback to the sleek and efficient Forester, they got the perfect ride for you. In addition to their great selection of new and used car inventories, the Subaru Service Center is commanded by a team of experts, handpicked for their knowledge, passion, and promise to treat every car as if it's their own. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalsubaruofgreenville.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
UBE and PireWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
Sun's out, guns out in Pirate Nation. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Things are already heating up with Springfield Armory's hottest deal yet. Buy a model 2020 rifle and get a free XDM Elite 10mm pistol. Celebrate Dad with Savage Arms. Buy any Axis rifle and get $75 back. From home defense and concealed carry to shooting sports gear, plus store-wide markdowns and factory promotions, you can't beat this heat. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack. Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Rajay Harris, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. The First Flight members experience in-person service, a competitive savings and loan rates, everything from automobile, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Shirley, can you fire me up some CBS, actually ESPN college football music, or CBS, whatever you got. some kind of college football music, because the next sporting event that takes place for ECU, well, it could be volleyball, but football on the docket for September 5th. We're 95 days away now, Bryce, on the David Price Construction countdown to kickoff. We are inside of 100. So,
man, you know what number, like, you know it's close, what number it is, how many days away?
Do you want me to say 80?
Yeah.
Because in 2 weeks and 1 day.
Then you know, all right.
Wait a minute.
Season's coming.
2 weeks? What am I talking about? No, 80.
10.
I was thinking 81. 2 weeks and 1 day would be 15 days to get to 80. And once we get there,
then you know, okay, it's real.
It's real.
And then when you get to 5 and 2, you're like, I guess it's almost 2, you know. 5 and 2 just don't hit like 80 does.
Nah, 80 hits. 5 and 2, you're already there. It's like, why even count anymore?
Right.
All right. So this was, I believe, CBS put out a list of the records, the projections for 2026, and 3 undefeated teams.
Jeez.
Notre Dame, Texas Tech, who was in the playoffs last year and have an easy schedule, and UNLV. Let me look at UNLV.
That's where Mags came from.
That's right. UNLV.
12-0.
Who hired Dan Mullen.
And here's what's curious. It's like, okay, I wouldn't show my kids this. You know, it's like do the. I mean, I doubt the coaches do, but
what if they got you 0-12? Would you show them? Or would that be too bad?
I think you would show them.
Right.
Then you're like, oh, okay. I'm going to prove them wrong for all the non-believers, you know?
Or if you're 10-2 Bama, they're like, hey, they think y'all stink. Y'all going to lose 2 games this year. But the 12-0, you try to avoid.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at UNLV's schedule. Pretty good game to open up. Memphis at home. That'll be a fun one. Then they got Hawaii, North Texas, Akron, Cal. North Dakota State is they've been a FCS power. They're moving up to FBS.
Really?
Yeah.
What conference? ACC probably, or some random.
Are they in the new Mountain West? Maybe.
No.
North Dakota. Yeah, ACC. North Dakota State football. Mountain West. They're in the Mountain West. So a lot of the Mountain West teams are in the new Pac-12.
Is that like, I guess, Wyoming? Is that Mountain?
That's UNLV's conference. Yeah. So Wyoming, New Mexico, Northern Illinois, randomly moving out there from the MAC. I hate that. San Jose, Nevada. So, I mean, yeah, very winnable. I guess what they're saying is they're going to be favored in every one of these games. So they got them 12-0. Some notables for 11-1. Man, 2 schools from the state of Virginia. James Madison and Liberty.
Oh, wow.
Projected to go 11-1. Notables on 10-2. Old Dominion. Good grief. Virginia playing football, but not Virginia or Virginia Tech. But they got Old Dominion, JMU, and Liberty having great seasons coming up. Also, Tulane and UTSA on that 10-2 line. 9-3. The Pack of NC State, Dave Doran. So that means they're going to definitely go 6-6. We get to 8-4. I see Memphis, interesting. Marshall, okay. Scroll a little bit. East Carolina, 8-4.
There we go.
It's a little bit of respect, I would say.
Yeah.
8-4.
Nice.
That makes you feel good. I feel like we haven't had an 8-4 predicted schedule since your days, probably. Since Cardin days. Definitely. So you'll take that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, is that a record? If you're Blake Harrell, do you show that to anybody?
I'm going no.
Nah.
No. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, they had they have their first camp, mega camp this past weekend.
So stuff's going on.
Stuff's
you talked to Mags lately?
He asked if I was going to make it out there, but I forgot why I was not able to make it. I forgot. But, yeah, just a little brief. Hey, Yammy, you going to make it there? I was like, nah, Yam. Sorry. He said, it's all good, Yammy.
All right. So that's the thing between y'all.
So what that, where that stems from. So it's me, Shane, Rocco. Grove's kind of in there. It was a team meeting. and our good old Tony Collins, Coach Ruff, they were teammates. And Tony Collins is from Penn Yan, New York.
Yeah.
And we're all sitting there in a team meeting. Or Tony Collins was going to talk and stuff, about his book and all that. And Coach Ruff and him just started going, Penn Yan. And we all look at you like, what the heck is going on? Because we didn't know what the deal was. And then we got the backstory, and then somehow it is just stuck.
But so Shane Carden is Penn. You call him Penn.
Penn, yeah.
But
and then Mags is Yammy. And you know how we got Yammy? So it's Penn.
Uncle Yammy's?
So it's Penn Yan.
With an N.
With an N. Well, Rocco, bless his heart. He goes, we would just be on this rant. Our class has some issues mentally. And we'll just have these outbursts. Well, Rocco has the outburst and goes, Penn Yam. And we're like, Yam? And it is just stuck. Really, it's just stuck with me and Mags and Rocco and stuff. It's absolutely hilarious. So Rocco, there's reason it's Yammy instead of Yan.
There we go. And that's how the story is told.
That's how it is.
Big week for Tony Collins. Big couple of weeks. Had a birthday last week, and the week before hit a hole-in-one. His first ever hole-in-one. We had him on the show to talk about it.
Well, daggum, ain't that cool?
So that's out there for everyone to do. Tony is, he's no spring chicken, but hitting his first hole-in-one at his age.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, there you go.
What course was it?
I do not know. He lives in Louisiana, so it was.
He lives in Louisiana now?
Yep, he's been there for a few years.
Really?
Yep.
Is that family down there again?
So what he told me was his wife stuck with him through the NFL and moving back home to Greenville to ECU, and he said he would live wherever she wanted to. Oh. I guess the rest of their lives on this earth, and so they're cool. Down in somewhere close to New Orleans, if not New Orleans. Somewhere down there.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
Tony's one of the best, man.
Dang, will he still make it to some games?
He came down for, I want to say one last year, because I know we hung out with him in tiebreaker.
Came up.
Yep. You know what? That's a pet peeve of mine. So I'm glad you called me out on it. Heading up there, heading over there, heading down there. I want to
smoke a cigar with him. He always got his cigars.
Always got a cigar, always got a smile, always got a laugh.
Yeah.
All right. So golf, I was going to ask you this, Bryce, with hockey. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, the golf. I did play in a tournament this past weekend.
Really?
And your boy got, there's always there's like a Super Bowl tournament. It's like, farthest drive, closest to the pin. Well, on one hole, I did get closest to the pin out of 50 cards.
Wow. How close were you?
Not that close. It's 9 feet.
Okay. On a par 3, I guess.
Par 3, about 170 something.
Man, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you know when you hit it, you were like...
Yeah, you're kind of no, it's track, and you're like, oh, yeah.
You missed the putt, though?
No, we birdied it. We shot a 59. So.
How does that go? You shoot one, then they shoot one, or does everybody shoot?
Yeah, so it was a super ball. So pretty much everybody shoots, and you just hit from the best shot of the group. So that's why they're super low scores.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's fun.
What, did you win anything for that?
It was a gift card to it, but I just gave it to my brother since he headed it all up.
Good stuff. A lot of golfers around me, but I unfortunately am not one of them. How about hockey? Hockey looks like a fun sport, especially for a physical guy like you that played football. Do you ever wish in an alternate universe you grew up in a colder environment and played?
Man, honestly, I don't know, because I watched some highlight, and those guys get blindsided like heck.
Yeah.
Heck, honestly, no. I don't think so. I'd probably go the pitching baseball route.
Yeah.
More so. Or basketball.
Yeah.
I would have, obviously would have been a guard, so I would more so worked on the whole, ball handling and stuff like that.
Which is crazy because you're taller than everybody you come across in everyday life. But if you played professionally, you'd be a little fella.
Average. Yeah, be little. And you're talking, God, the 6. It's what height is it? We're okay, you're out. You're kind of.
Nowadays, at first it was Kevin Garnett, who's 6'10", 6'11" shoot. But now every 6'11" guy is dribbling and shooting, like Kevin Durant and whatever. So if you're not like 6'10", you're kind of a short guy these days. All right, so no hockey for Bryce. Canes game 1 coming up tonight. World Cup is coming up. We'll talk about that with Victor when Bryce leaves us here. We got. I'll go ahead and spoil it for Bryce. So they ranked all of the squads. The 48 teams in this year's World Cup. It's a lot of countries. USA number 22.
Who's top?
Top is France.
France is number 1?
Yeah, and
France.
You got your normal
World
at the top. So
I don't know what would be a trivia. How many countries are there in the world?
Oh, Victor, ask your trivia questions to Bryce. What do you I
love trivia.
What was it? How many countries are represented amongst ECU students?
Oh God.
I like that Victor it's got all kinds of headphones on.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm glad no one else did.
What's your question?
Yeah, I was asking how many different countries does ECU students come from? What
would be your guess?
I'm gonna go 18 different countries.
I think I went like 14.
Oh yeah.
What's the answer?
Yeah, as of last year it was 69.
69. Yeah. Now we have learned since then that you never mind. You guessed that number in another game we were playing.
Yeah.
So are you sure, or are you just
No, this is real. The other one was just,
Okay, I know. And what was your other question?
Yeah, it was in the area, Greenville, Peak County. How many different cultures, like different countries, would you find people from?
In Pitt County itself.
So the ECU is 69, so it's got to be way higher than that.
I'm going to go 75.
Okay, that's decent, but it's over 100.
Over 100?
My
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. And how many countries are in the world, Victor?
I think it's about 200 and I'd say 4, but I could be wrong.
How many countries are in the world? Google tells me 195.
195.
So over half of the countries in the world are represented in Pitt County alone.
Yep.
That's crazy to think about.
We're a melting pot.
That we are.
Man.
All right.
Where are you from?
I'll let you guess. No wrong answers.
I know you said something about Africa last time.
Yeah,
so that's the continent.
Yep.
So
That's
I've
like
narrowed it
54 countries. So.
He looks kind of
54.
Swedish to me. But
There's 54. I'm drawing a blank. I mean,
the flag is green and white, correct?
Well, there are a ton of green and whites. I'm trying to take him out. I'm trying to take him off.
Are
Yeah,
we
you're giving him a clue.
northwest?
Do you know the geography?
I mean, I can kind of visualize a few more of the.
Yeah, that's helpful.
All right.
West.
Okay, so west.
Hakeem Olajuwon
Now,
is
what's west?
native.
I should have actually.
Okay, you know what? You have 3 chances. Just name it.
Name 3 African
what's in the
countries.
west? Tanzania.
Ooh, I don't even think Tanzania is in the west, but okay.
I don't think it is either. I don't know why.
I want to say, and this is not one of his
Chad's to north. No, that's central.
Ivory Coast is on the west, right?
Yeah, interestingly, the country I'm from is bordered with Chad. but
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm very close.
You're all over. Chad's roommate. Chad's neighbor.
That's 2. Now I got to think of a western country. And,
All right, let's make it 5. You have 3 to go.
Oh God, now I just got to figure out all. I mean, there's South Africa, but that's south, so that doesn't that East or West Africa. No, not Uganda is. I think.
Well, you just guess.
I don't know Uganda.
Okay, let me help you. Think about the most popular African countries, Think about all the movies, all the NFL players, all
Sudan? No, that's not.
Nah, it's not.
Sudan. Oh my God! Come on, hey Clip, can you help me out here?
Can we just tell you it starts with an N?
Nigeria?
Yes.
I thought I'd mention that. Maybe I stuttered there.
No, you didn't.
Nigeria. Okay, yeah.
Nigeria.
Now I'm sure you know a Nigerian or know someone that knows a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Victor, the Nigerian.
Nice.
We'll talk to you in a few more minutes, Victor, about more soccer.
Yeah.
But there we go. There's
Nigeria. Can I see a? I need to see a.
You want to see an African map? Chad. What's up, Chad?
Chad
is such a Chad. You know what I'm saying?
Chad is so Chad.
Man, there's a lot of countries up in there. So where is
Nigeria?
Okay.
He's in like a little cut in the Gulf.
In the cut.
In the cut. Yeah. Congo. See, I don't hear of any of these.
Yeah.
Algeria, Mali, all the.
All right, there you go.
I need to study Africa's maps because I don't really hear. Oh yeah, Sudan's all that.
Congo, a lot of countries.
I wonder what the beach is like in Nigeria.
We should ask
good
them.
Fishing in Nigeria.
That's a good question. In fact, we stroll into Pirate Radio Outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
What fish are native to Africa or to Nigeria?
Like the Nigeria waters.
Let's see what we got.
It's like a lot of bait fish there.
African catfish, tilapia.
There we go.
Tilapia.
It might be off a level.
How about that? Bonga shad.
We do like offshore fishing in Nigeria.
Croaker barracuda.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen a barracuda?
Mm-hmm. Oh, them things.
Where are they?
Caught them. We got them in our waters.
Man, they got the teeth and everything.
Oh yeah, mean.
Are they chomping? Like
They're not too crazy when you land them.
Yeah.
Not that no one now he caught, but he might have been tired.
Great song by Heart, Barracuda.
Yeah. Our hero.
Pirate Radio Outdoors, Bryce. What you been up to?
I guess you could say it was more of a recreation. Well, I guess it's all recreational, but just did the golfing on Saturday, so I was out and about. In
hit one in the trees and see some wildlife in the forest.
We saw squirrels, birds. So that was more so there. And then I am prepping to get ready for this weekend though to hit the water. So that is that will be on the books for Tuesday.
My daughter and wife have taken a liking to a couple of Canadian geese that are behind our house.
Are they still hanging out there?
Yes, they hang out in the path a lot now.
Hey, just to go dig them a pond or a little like a.
Well, there's a small pond back there beyond the path, and my dad was taking pictures of the babies and sent to Lily, but she has not seen them yet with her own eyes. But I was riding by the road that the Walmart Fresh Market's on up here, and there's a little pond, and I swear I saw 3 like huge swans. Would that make sense? Would they be there
this time of year? That might be.
But what other big white birds?
White bird.
Yeah,
it's big. I mean, I can't imagine why it wouldn't be a swan.
I swear. I wanted to get a closer look.
Albino goose.
Could have been an albino goose,
but they're like long neck. I mean, was it a noticeable?
So I'm pretty far away, so all I could really see is they were big and white.
I mean, hey, anything's possible.
I mean, it could have been your mama. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. Stroud's Marine. Bryce, your boat looking good right now? You need anything?
It's doing good, everything.
Right.
Thankfully, I don't need anything yet, but guess where I will go if I do?
I think you're going to go to Stroud's Marine. You can go to stroudsmarine.com. Fast shipping. You can give them a call. You can chat with a team member or shop right there in store at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. All right, Slim 80. Thanks for joining. Oh, man. Before you go, you were texting me about baseball on Sunday.
Yeah.
Pirates couldn't quite get it done.
Man, I know.
The Tar Heels.
I tell you, I'm locked in when we get to these type of games. I mean, I'm locked in. I enjoy it. I get fired up. It's so hard not to just take it to heart. It's like, dang, I mean, like once I'm locked into something ECU sports, it gets me. Like when we lost Saturday, I'm sitting there like, dang, and like an hour later I go, man, I can't believe we lost. And Anna was like, you're still thinking about that? I said, yeah. Yeah, I guess you just in your blood.
Pirates have not lost to the Tar Heels in football since 2012. Bryce, you were able to beat them a couple times, back-to-back years. Yeah. But they got us in baseball a couple times over the weekend. Bryce, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
We'll talk to you next week. Talk some Big Rock with you next week.
That sounds good.
All right, let's take a break. Shirley, you want to go 1 or 2 winners here? All right, we're going to go 2 winners, caller 3 and caller 4. 317-1250. We're giving away tickets to the Down East Bird Dogs, and one of the winners, both winners, get tickets to the Down East Bird Dogs. One of the winners, lunch for 2 at Tiebreakers. One of the other winner, lunch for 2 at Chico's. 317-1250. Our 2 for Tuesday winners will be announced when we return. Call now, 317-1250. Back with you after this.
Jeff Stein here, back at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. And check this out, Pirate fans. We got Envision, Buick, Encore GX, and Vistas and Enclaves, all at 0.9% and up to $2,250 off. For service, we've got buy 3 tires, get 1 for $1, only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Now all remaining inventory must be evacuated, liquidated, and eliminated for pennies on the dollar. Every living room and every dining room, every bedroom and every mattress must go off the floor and out the door. Our floor must be broom swept clean. Final days means nothing stays. Don't wait. It's the final days of the massive store closing liquidation at Bostic Sugg Furniture. 2115 East Fire Tower Road in Greenville. See store for details.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utility.
This is Dr. Christopher McDowell from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's time for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experience and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
This is
is Kim McNeil, head women's basketball coach at East Carolina University, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back into PRL, and as we do, congratulations to Pam Odom of Winterville and Ashley Lopez of Grimesland picking up our 2 Winter Tuesday prizes, 2 tickets to a Down East Bird Dogs game of your choice, and either lunch for 2 at Tiebreakers or lunch for 2 at Chico's. Now back to you, Clip.
All right, good stuff. Welcome back into the program. We are 9 days away on the David Price Construction Countdown to the World Cup, which is being hosted by North America this year. Games in the United States, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
Right? Victor joining us. And Victor is very excited about this upcoming World Cup. In fact, we will be talking soccer Wednesday on the show with representatives from Greenville United.
Ethan, right?
Ethan will be on, and I believe a couple players as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. That would be dope.
So we'll get to know them.
That would be amazing, yeah.
We'll talk to them coming up on a Wednesday. ESPN has ranked Ryan O'Hanlon, a long article on ESPN.com if you want to do some reading about this year's World Cup and the countries involved. So 48-1 they have been ranked, and lucky number 48, I've heard this said a couple of ways. Qatar.
Yeah, Qatar is how I've had it, yeah.
Coming in at number 48. Let me read like the last few here, Victor, and you can tell me. And I said, is that Curacao?
Yeah, Curacao.
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 Good baseball there. I think that's where Ozzie Albies is from. One of my Braves favorites. South Africa, 46.
Yeah.
So is this pretty accurate, do you think, so far?
I don't think so, but I could be biased because, I'm African.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I like South Africa. I think they are playing some really good ball. They were in the same qualifying group with Nigeria ahead of the qualifiers, so they qualified ahead of Nigeria, obviously, and then we had to slug it out at the playoffs with Congo and got beat by Congo in the playoffs. I think South Africa has a decent team. They can be exciting in their moments, so I don't think 46 does them some justice. But
okay, I'll read over. And so Ghana is 36. Congo, you just mentioned, 33. Right. And then there's some other. So what's your African country power rankings for this World Cup?
I'd say Morocco, because I think just out of the respect that Morocco has been the African country with the deepest run in the World Cup. I think they qualified. They got up to the semi-finals in the last one. They beat Portugal. They beat Spain. I think they were only beaten, I'd like to say, by France, but I could be wrong. But I know they got into the semi-finals. So they're a really huge one, for one. Senegal is also a really great team on their day. They are the current African champions. They played the United States on Sunday in a friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, which, I'm glad the U.S. won eventually because they need that momentum to keep going ahead of the World Cup. Senegal is a huge one to Ghana. Before Morocco, Ghana had reached the quarterfinals, I think, of the 2010 or 2014 World Cup. There is Ghana. Let's see. I had a list somewhere.
So Senegal is the highest ranked at 11.
Yes.
Morocco 14. Ivory Coast 17.
Oh,
so
yeah?
You got some there in the team.
Yeah, Egypt too. Egypt is also a decent team too on their day.
Your top 10, Turkey.
Yes. So Turkey is a dark horse. They call it Turkey now. I don't know.
What is it now?
Turkey.
So it's no longer Turkey.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like Czech Republic is now Czechia, that they do all those things. Yeah, Turkey is, and interestingly, Turkey is in the same group as the United States. So, honestly,
Are you worried about USA getting out of their group?
I am, for real. I am, for real. Yeah.
That's not going to be good.
I mean, hey, well, at the end of the day, it's the teams, they slug it out on the pitch, but Turkey is a really strong team.
Norway 9, Netherlands 8, Argentina 7.
How does Norway even make it out there? Because I don't think I don't believe that, because Norway, this is probably like their first World Cup in how long? I don't know if
You're asking the wrong guy.
Okay.
So they do have that really good player.
Erling Haaland. Yeah, but then it's you need 11 players on the pitch, But I mean, he's actually an ace, so I can see that.
Netherlands at 8.
Yep, I agree. Netherlands is a big deal. Yeah.
Argentina at 7.
Argentina, I mean, any team with Messi on it, you don't underrate it, rather. Their core.
How old is Messi now?
Messi is, I think, 39 or 40. I mean, the core, not just even Messi, the core of the team is sort of aging out.
Yeah.
But Argentina is Maradona,
Brazil at 6, Germany 5.
Okay. Brazil, Germany. I agree. Germany hasn't done well for the past couple of years, so hopefully this is a chance for them to sort of seek redemption. Germany used to be a powerhouse, but in the last 2 tournaments, I think they didn't even qualify out of their groups.
Wow.
Yeah.
Portugal at 4 with an aging Ronaldo.
Yeah, but Portugal actually is one of my favorites to win. Just because, it's a great story. Messi won the last one. Hopefully, Ronaldo, this would be their last World Cups. And Portugal won the Nations League, beating Spain last year. So they have a decent team. Bruno Fernandes, just this midfield guy from PSG, Vitinha, João Neves, João Moutinho, a lot of really decent players.
England at number 3.
Nah.
Nah.
So whoever wrote that is English, but but I'll tell you this: most people rank England out of the potential. Right. England has an elite squad, right? But then on the pitch, it's never translated to that. But as far as having an elite, their coach is German, Thomas Tuchel, who is one of my favorite coaches too. They are in my top 3 if I wanted them to win, but
Spain at 2 and France at 1.
That's actually the most accurate predictions. Yes,
you like these? Okay.
Yes, France has the squad depth in France. I mean, even the kids that didn't make it to the World Cup squad could make a whole 11 in and of themselves. And then Spain too is like Spain plays some of the most amazing football you'd see.
All right. Well, don't give us your official predictions yet. We'll save that for next week as we get closer.
Okay, that's amazing.
But a look at the power rankings here on ESPN.com. I'm getting excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Let's take our last break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap things up after this.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
Is your car making strange noises or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. And on the last Sunday of every month, Doug Henry is open. Your weekend just got a little easier when you're looking for a car, because you can shop at Doug Henry of Greenville on Sundays. Visit Doug Henry for the biggest selection of used cars. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Mention Pirate Radio for $500 off any vehicle. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Dank Burrito on Red Banks Road is rolling the good, combining bold global flavors with chef-driven techniques to create flavor bombs you won't find anywhere else. From their classic jerk chicken to their legendary pork belly, they're serving up fresh tacos, bowls, and burritos that defy the ordinary. Order ahead at order.dankburrito.com or download the Dank Burrito app. Join Dank Burrito Rewards today to start stacking points and earning free food with every bite. Check them out at 108 Red Banks or drop into their flagship Dank Burrito in Morehead City while you're cruising the Crystal Coast. Dank Burrito, stay hungry, stay dank.
Michelob Ultra is brewed here. So is the feeling when we rally together behind one team. From the pitch to the pool, Superior is brewed here. Michelob Ultra, proud sponsor of the U.S. men's national soccer team. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse. Good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
Hey, Eastern North Carolina, Mike from SCI Technologies. Got summer travel plans, beach trips, long weekends, time away from home? Before you leave, make sure everything back at home is ready to go.
Imagine this. You're relaxing, miles away, and your phone buzzes. Not a surprise, not a panic, just a quick check-in. With SCI, you can arm your system, view your cameras, and get real-time alerts right from your phone.
So instead of worrying, just tap, check, and get back to your vacation. Because security isn't when everything goes right. It's for the moment something doesn't. SCI Technologies, protecting what matters, no matter where you are.
Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique? Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was another good day for the stock market. The Dow was up 228 points and closed at 51,307. The NASDAQ was up 7 points at 27,093, and the S&P was up, let me see if I can find the number again, 9 points, and finished out the day at 7,609. That is your Wells Fargo Advisor Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's your host, Clip Barak.
And let's wrap it up. Head on home. Get ready for Canes and Golden Knights coming up tonight. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. We'll recap that one. Get ready for Game 1 of the NBA Finals on Wednesday. Talk some Greenville United soccer. Catch up with Big Hoove, Lane Hoover. talk some Pirate baseball with Lane. Also, Ken Watlington will recap Stanley Cup Final Game 1, and Donnell Coley recapping the East Carolina baseball season as he was in Chapel Hill over the weekend. Got all that and more on the way Wednesday on Pirate Radio Live. For Shirley Rhodes, intern Avery, intern Victor, and the crew, I am Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.